Hello everyone, John with Fun to Be Free, coming to you live from Disney's Hollywood Studios. Let's go! Welcome to the fabulous Walt Disney World Resort here in Central Florida. Hey Explorers, like I just said, John with Fun to Be Free, coming to you live once again from Disney's Hollywood Studios. You're going to want to stay tuned for today's video topic. It's the amazing top 10 rides here at Hollywood Studios. Behind me, over my shoulder, center stage, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. You can see it there. Oh, look at the palm trees. Will it rain today? Stay tuned and find out. At any rate, let's flip the camera. We'll check in today's video topic. Also, we'll check in with the chat, the breaking news, the attendance levels. Here, let's do take two. So let me flip the camera here. And now you're looking at, of course, the guest entrance, the main gate. We're gonna get a little closer. But today's video topic is Disney World rides. Most amazing top 10 rides live from Hollywood Studios. But again, you're joining us simply because you want to see live most amazing top 10 and Disney World rides, Hollywood Studios, Walt Disney World live stream. So here is the guest entrance, the main gate, if you will. It's a good to go day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and the Walt Disney World Resort, meaning you don't have to actually secure a Disney Park Pass reservation for annual pass holders. Instead, I just applied the bat phone to the touch points and I gained access here to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Bada bing, bada bang. At any rate, let's turn this direction and head back down Hollywood Boulevard. Anything goes. Hello there. But again, today's video topic, live, most amazing top 10 in Disney World rides, a Hollywood Studios Walt Disney World live stream. Hello there, nice to see you. All right, so we're gonna check in with the chat. Let's see where we are here. Anything goes. Oh, and Mr. Gamer Penguin, welcome in. Welcome back, Mr. Gamer Penguin. Nice to see you here. Mr. Gamer Penguin says hi. Well, welcome in, welcome back, Mr. Gamer Penguin. Reed in the Tower, welcome in, welcome back once again, Reed in the Tower. Shout out to the members of the Mod Squad for all their help today here on Fun to Be Free for sprinkling the pixie dust. But Reed in the Tower, shout out to Reed in the Tower, member of the Mod Squad. Reed in the Tower says, welcome back, John. Well, welcome back yourself, Reed in the Tower. Mad Mike says, good afternoon, Johnny Boy. Hollywood Studios on this wonderful Tuesday. Only 3 more days till adult-inspired beverages with John at Epcot. Thank you for being here, Mad Mike. Nice to see you. Welcome back. Elizabeth says, welcome back. Nice to see you, Elizabeth, as well. Nathan, again, says hi. Welcome in, welcome back, Nathan. Florida Mark says, hello, everyone. Thank you for being here, Florida Mark. Shout out to Florida Mark for all your help today here on Fun to Be Free. Reed in Tower says, well, feels like deja vu. That's right, Reed in Tower. Deja vu. It definitely feels like deja vu.
Can I quickly get like your
Oh yes, sir. Here.
profile?
We're live on YouTube right now.
Oh, okay, fun. And then were you at the Millennium Falcon the other day?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
I saw you there.
Enjoy your stay. Take care. Have a great day.
Good to see you, man.
Bye-bye. So directly up ahead is center stage here. And Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Reed in Tower says, hey at Florida Mark. Reed in Tower says, welcome back, everyone. Thank you, Reed. Florida Mark says, hey at Reed in Tower. Fastest Radio, welcome in, welcome back. Fastest Radio says, and we are back. Let's go. Thank you for being here, Fastest Radio. Shout out to members of the Mod Squad, including Fastest Radio as well. Timmy, welcome in, welcome back, says, you're always on at 1. Timmy, cut me some slack today. Technical issues, Timmy. Thank you for being here. Welcome in, welcome back. Timmy says hi. Reed in Tower says, hey at Timmy. John had tech issues. Thank you, Reed. Floodmark says, hooray for Hollywood. Bali Hollywood, Wally Hollywood. Randy says, afternoon, senor. Woohoo, the bestest YouTube channel. Thank you for being here, Randy. Welcome in, welcome back. Again, shout out to members of the Mod Squad, including Randy. Ryan Wesley, welcome in, welcome back. Says, Bubbles. Nice to see you, Ryan Wesley. Reed Tower says, hey, Ryan Wesley, good to see you. Thank you for being here, Reed. Randy says, hey, Fast Pass. Hey, Ryan. All right, there's center stage in Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. We're gonna come back down to ground level and we're gonna head back into some air conditioning, some shade. We'll jump into the breaking news, or I'll move my Ray-Ban Wayfarers. I'm gonna put it on my shirt there. I need to take out the bat phone. That's right, folks, I'm traveling with the bat phone. So that's Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin are traveling with me today in the Batmobile. The Batmobile is parked here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Let me grab the bat phone right now. So, oh, right here, there we go. We got the bat phone here. So I'm enabling the wireless feature on the bat phone so I could send my phone screen over to your device at home. Hold on just a second, be right with you. Almost all set up, ready to go. Stay tuned for the breaking news, folks. All right, I think we're all ready to go, I think. Mad Mike says, my brother-in-law bought the thing from Indiana Jones in this shop. What thing are you talking about, Mad Mike? Is it the idol? Throw me the idol. You send me throw me the whip down, I'll toss you the idol. Is that what they bought, Mad Mike? At any rate, shout out or website credit goes to wanderingindisney.com. Again, shout out to wanderingindisney.com, a Disney theme parks blog. So here we go. Disney's Hollywood Studios attraction rankings. Attractions are the lifeblood of theme parks. We've took it upon ourselves to rank the attractions at each theme park to check out all of the parks. Click here. In today's post, we'll rank the attractions at the ever-changing Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios has added Toy Story Land and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge along with Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway over the last 10 years. That's 5 additional attractions to Disney's Hollywood Studios. While this doesn't solve the park's capacity problem or give guests enough to do for a full day there, it does add excellent attractions to the park's very top-heavy lineup. Here's a few rules for our list of attractions that we'll be ranking. So they say no meet and greets. These are impossible to rank as each experience is unique. Also, I don't particularly like them. That, of course, is wanderingindisney.com saying that, not John with Fun to Be Free, folks. No live shows. Nighttime shows are almost always better than rides in my eyes. Also, big stage shows are impressive and don't fit the profile of a typical ride. I will include 3D movies though. Basically, you have to physically ride something or it has to be a show without live acting. Most playgrounds won't be included unless there's substantial pieces of the park. And then wanderingindisney.com says, these are all my opinion. Every attraction is someone's favorite. While that is corny and seems a little silly, I think the sentiment is mostly true. I can't account for other people's memories of these rankings and will try probably unsuccessfully to take some of the nostalgia out of my views of these attractions. You'll likely disagree with these rankings. Please let me know what you disagree with in the comments. I've written plenty about Hollywood Studios being a park in disarray, and there's no need to rehash that fully here. It's disappointing that there have been no additions in the last few years as more capacity really needs to be added. The quality of the attractions isn't disappointing though. In fact, there isn't one really bad attraction. There's just simply needs to be about twice as many or more entertainment. Let's get to the rankings. So here we go. Alien Swirling Saucers. Of all these attraction ranking posts, most have some pretty bad attractions in last place. Alien Swirling Saucers is not bad. It's just bland. The rest of the attractions on this list have a little more substance and are slightly more interesting than this one. Alien Swirling Saucers is for kids and does the job in that field, being a better than average flat ride. The queue is a little dry, but has some fun props. While I don't wait here for more than 20 minutes, it's an attraction that's worth doing. So here we go. 10, Vacation Fun, an original animated short with Mickey and Minnie. I don't typically like animated shorts taking up much real estate in theme parks. This is no different, but if Disney's going to go that route, this works pretty well. This animated short is original and fits with Runaway Railway, that's next door. 9, Walt Disney Presents. This is a quality attraction in the animation courtyard that pays tribute to Walt Disney. The walkthrough leading up to a short film is my favorite part of the attraction. In a way, this is a mini Walt Disney Museum that showcases artifacts from the company's history. The short film is pretty good as well. It's a bit of a tearjerker. I don't think the attraction is amazing, but probably a bit underrated. Unfortunately, this doesn't stay open very often, as they do previews in the theater fairly often. And then we get Star Tours. The adventure continues. The top 8 at this park are all full, fun and quality attractions. I put Star Tours last out of that group because it shows its age. Your mileage may vary, though. The queue is pretty impressive with the AT-AT Walker and the Endor vibes. Overall, I can find Star Tours, especially after the updates, to be a good ride, but not a great one, okay? 7 is Toy Story Mania. This is a really fun attraction, but is it a really good attraction? I'm not sure. The concept of being toy size in the queue works pretty well, at least better than the rest of Toy Story Land, and then the games are a blast. Sure, this is not much more than a glorified Wii game, but you can interact with others in your party more than other attractions at Disney parks. Slinky Dog Dash. This family coaster is surprisingly fun. It's easily the best aspect of Toy Story Line. Depending on your age and who you're traveling with, this attraction will likely move up or down the list. The small height limit makes this far more family friendly than most attractions at the park, and that's a big reason this ranks highly. Relative to Disney World's other family coasters, Slinky Dog Dash is way more fun and a longer ride. It does a little bit of a thrill to ride at night. While it might not be worth the wait time, Slinky Dog Dash is just plain fun. 5, Rock and Roller Coaster. When viewed in isolation, Rock and Roller Coaster is really weird. A roller coaster featuring Aerosmith, a band that's past its prime. Apologies to any Aerosmith fans out there. Still, with the theme of Hollywood, the attraction story works pretty well. Getting to a concert via roller coaster while somewhat joking about LA traffic is funny, campy, and pretty good idea. This is a fun and intense roller coaster, but I do think that it's a little too short, and that keeps this attraction away from greatness. 4, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Galaxy's Edge is home to 2 excellent experiences, and that includes Smuggler's Run. From the queue all the way to the exit, guests take a tour through the iconic Millennium Falcon. The actual ride is the weakest part, a sort of Star Tours on steroids. The interactive element is fun, but nothing outweighs the feeling of being on one of the most famous vehicles in film history. Okay, got it? 3, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Hollywood Studios' latest attraction is the park's long, dark ride and resides in the iconic Chinese theater. Based on the famous Mickey Mouse shorts, Runaway Railway is a good amount of fun and is much needed for kids ride in the park. Does the attraction have a few faults? Of course, it is far from perfect, but those faults don't detract from this being an excellent addition to Hollywood Studios. That said, there's a large jump from here to the top 2 attractions. Okay, so 2, Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. Even with some good attractions at Hollywood Studios, the Tower of Terror makes the top 2 easily. A great story, a beautiful fit thematically, an inventive track system that stands the test of time, and a thrill to boot. Tower of Terror is one of the best attractions in all of Walt Disney World and just narrowly misses being the park's best attraction. Okay? And number 1, coming in at number 1 on the list, is Star Wars Rise of the Terror. Is an excellent attraction that remains one of Walt Disney World's best, but it has been displaced by the resort's newest attraction. Rise of the Resistance is a modern theme park marvel, showcasing advanced ride technology while mixing jaw-dropping physical sets with incredible screens. Not only is it the best attraction in Hollywood Studios, it's one of the best in the world. Hollywood Studios doesn't have a bad attraction. Unfortunately, there's only 11 to judge, with several of those being short films or mini shows. Still, the park has a good foundation of attractions to build on, and those attractions bode well for the future. Okay? All right. So that concludes today's video topic of Disney's Hollywood Studios attractions ranking. We're going to take this graphic off the screen. Hold on a second. Be right with you. All right, so we're back outside here on Hollywood Boulevard. And let's jump into the live chat. So I'm inviting everybody into the live chat. So jump into the live chat. If you're new to the channel, introduce yourself. Let's talk about the top 10 rides here at Hollywood Studios, or the amazing top 10 rides here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So what do you think is number one? Do you agree that Star Wars Rise of the Resistance is number one? But let me suggest this. So we don't get the opportunity to head over to Slinky Dog Dash, and since this is today's video topic is all about rides here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, I was thinking let's head over to, of course, Toy Story Land to see what the wait time is for Slinky Dog Dash. So I'm hoping, cross your fingers, that it's only going to be like 65 minutes, 60 minutes, something like that. So in the event that it's a low enough wait time and we don't have lightning or weather in the area, then let's go join the queue for Slinky Dog Dash. But as you could probably see, look at overhead and above, I don't like these odds. So earlier it was raining a little bit here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I saw lightning and I heard thunder earlier, and it wasn't the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular with that boom, boom, boom. So I don't know, we'll see. So stay tuned, I'm hoping for, of course, Slinky Dog Dash. So we're gonna head into Toy Story Land. Cross your fingers for Slinky Dog Dash. Like I mentioned earlier, today's a good to go day, meaning the attendance is a little below average here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And when I say a little, it's actually a lot of below average. Also, the cars in the parking lot, minimal amount of cars, about the least amount of cars I've seen in a long, long time here at Hollywood Studios. And Randy pops in the chat, says Slinky's 55. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you, Randy. Okay, let's rewind in the chat, see where we are. Let's get caught up with the chat here. Ryan Wesley says, always nice to see you, Reed. Well, you're so too kind, Ryan Wesley. I agree with you. Randy says, hey, Fast. Hey, Ryan. Ryan Wesley says, Randy. Flotamark says, hi, Randy. Reed and Tara says, hello, Randy. Flotamark says, hi, Ryan. Reed and Tara says, welcome back. Mad Mike says, my brother-in-law bought the thing from Indiana Jones in the shop. What is it? What is it? I'm on the edge of my seat here, Mad Mike. What is it? Flotamark says, hi, Mad Mike says, it's the idol. Oh, yeah, is it the idol? Okay, I guessed it then. I got it, Mad Mike. Awesome. Cool. Thank you for being here, Mad Mike. Randy says, hey, Mike. Mad Mike says, hola, Flotamark. Mad Mike says, hello, Randy. Heinz like to catch up. Welcome in, welcome back. Heinz like to catch up. Says, have a magical day, John. Thank you for being here, Heinz like to catch up. Nice to see you. It feels like it's like sprinkling ever so slightly too right now. Every now and again I'm feeling raindrops. Flotamark says, hello, Heinz. Randy says, welcome back, Heinz. Mad Mike says, I can't ride Star Tours, but I still think it's impressive. Oh, do you get motion sick on it, Mad Mike, by any chance? Randy says, I would say it's a toss-up between Slinky and Rise. Okay, Randy, I know that's how you feel. I know. So Mad Mike says, top few Rise. Here we go again. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Top few. Rise, Tower, Midway Mania, Railway, Middle, Slinky, Smuggler's Run, Star Tours, Aerosmith. Okay, so you're in the camp of Rise of the Resistance too, Mad Mike. Okay, and then followed by Tower. Yeah. So Mad Mike, we're pretty close in that list there, I think. Pretty close. Pretty close. Randy says, Senor, not terrible, but audio's lower than usual. Oh no. Hold on, let me double check. I'll be right with you. I'm gonna try to readjust it. So there, that's Mike, the microphone. I'm gonna try to readjust it. Hold on, I have to resync it or repair it. Let me locate a garbage receptacle to put down my camera at Frankenstein 4K. Thank you for your patience, folks. We're going to resync or repair, if you will, the Bluetooth, if you will. Hold on, be right with you.
Woody asked me to welcome all of you to Andy's backyard, but I'm so nervous. I'm just no good at public speaking. Wait. I can do it. Welcome. How was that? Was it welcoming enough? I hope so.
Okay, thank you for your patience, folks. I just picked up Frankenstein 4K or Frankie Boy in my camera rig. So I resynced or repaired. When I say paired, P-A-I-R, or you know, P-A-I-R-E-D, paired, if you will, Bluetooth paired. So yeah, these AI bots are they're causing havoc with the tech issues today, folks. I don't know what is going on with these AI bots. At any rate, let me flip the camera here. Stay tuned for Slinky Dog Dash. Be right with you. But going back to Mad Mike says, top few, Rise of Resistance, Tower, Midway Mania. Yeah, Mad Mike, definitely I'd say Rise of Resistance I think is number one, absolutely. I do enjoy Tower of Terror, but Rise is such an amazing experience. Okay, there is Slinky Dog Dash on the Helix. Stay tuned, I'm hoping for Slinky Dog Dash. So we got the audio corrected there. Thank you to Randy for that. I want a super sticker. I just received a super sticker in the amount of 99 cents from Benny Rodriguez. Shout out to Benny Rodriguez. Thank you so much for that, Benny. So, of course, Benny Rodriguez and Neri, N-E-R-Y, from Not So Scary Mary TV. Like, comment, subscribe, folks. Link in the description box below. But shout out to Benny Rodriguez for the super sticker. Thank you for that, Benny Rodriguez. Appreciate that. Benny Rodriguez, stay tuned for, of course, Slinky Dog Dash. Mad Mike says Tower of Terror is me and my daughter's favorite. It's so awesome, huh, Mad Mike? I love Tower. Benny Rodriguez says that the Timo wig. Oh boy. Mad Mike says adult-inspired beverages in Hollywood studios. I'm thinking today more rides, Mad Mike. But I see where you're going with this. Randy says, hey Benny, thanks, but I bought the rabbit ears on the toupee to raise the volume. Oh boy, Randy. Flotamark says, hi Benny, reading Tower. See, where is reading the Tower? The chat just jumped. Reading Tower says that Benny Rodriguez, thank you so much. Very kind to you. Flotamark says Rise and Star Tours are my top two at MGM. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Flotamark really likes his Star Wars IP franchise, if you will. Mad Mike says I could spend all day on Midway Mania. You really? Benny Rodriguez says sounds much better. Awesome. Thanks for the update, Benny. So real quick, before it was, desynced, unpaired. Plagued by technical issues today, folks. What is going on behind the scenes? It's out of my control. So let's head up here and get a shot for the, it says 60 now, so 60 minutes for Slinky Dog Dash. There's the marquee for Slinky Dog Dash. So let's join the queue here for Slinky Dog Dash. There's an announcement going on the PA. Guys. Okay, so Mad Mike says, love the lightsabers, but could imagine carrying it around all day. Oh, you're talking about the actual lightsabers they could purchase like Doc Ondar's? You know, the big boy toys, not build your own lightsabers? Randy says, I agree with the article. The alien saucers, the Jar Jar Binks at Toy Story Land. Randy, oh boy. Oh, Randy says audio is great now. Thanks, Randy, for the update. Mad Mike says, I'm with you, Randy. Mad Mike says, Misa with you, Yusa. Jar Jar speech, LOL. I love it, Mad Mike. Thank you for being here. Mark F, welcome in, welcome back. Mark F says, that Florida Mark, I agree with Rise, but I think Toy Story Mania is more fun than Star Tours and far less bumpy on the back. Mark F says that Mad Mike agrees with me. I do Midway Mania repeat mode 2 to 3 times in a visit. Would you really? So Mad Mike and Mark F. Florida Mark says Slinky Dog is my favorite kiddie coaster. It's pretty good, huh? Randy says agreed at Florida Mark. The Star Wars addition to Hollywood Studios was a hit. Yeah, I agree. Florida Mark says, sorry, Mark F says to Florida Mark, yes, to Slinky Dog too, but only with a lightning lane. Can't spend an hour more in that line. Yeah, so let's talk about this. There we go. So, as you're aware, folks, I don't do Slinky Dog Dash, this attraction that we're about to experience, that often because it's in the brutal, hot Florida sunshine. There's no air conditioning. The sun comes through the shade control, and generally speaking, it's 85 minutes minimum, sometimes 90, sometimes 95 minutes, depending on the heavy attendance here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So as it turns out, for my camera rig Frankenstein 4K, the hot sun it'll heat up Frankie Boy too fast, and we'll get the red flames, and it'll just shut down. So that's one of the reasons why we don't experience it that much. But at any rate, we're having a technical issue. I hope we're still broadcasting live right now. So we're plagued by technical issues today, folks. Boy, oh boy. Thank you for your patience. At any rate, just making a quick adjustment here. So the point I'm making is, right now, it's a little overcast here in Central Florida. It's not bright and sunny. The attendance is a little lower than average. It's a good to go day. So 60 minutes, 1 hour for Slinky Dog Dash. So here we are. We're doing the video topic for rides. You know, the most amazing top 10 rides here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So why not? Win in Rome, right, folks? Here we go. Florida Mark says, agree, Mark. The wait for Slinky Dog is usually too long. Yeah, exactly. Nailed it. Oh, what's going on with the gimbal head? Hold on. The gimbal head's all over the road there. Gimbal ride. Mark F says Frankie gets overheated in the heat, but Mark F melts, sweats, and can't handle that Florida humidity. Test lightning lane for that ride. I get it. I see what you're saying, Mark F. Randy says waiting on that line in a moderate temperature after lunch is great if you enjoy the experience, and let's get you a little rest after lunch or dinner. Yeah. Randy says, you're still on and it's fabulous in my Billy Crystal voice. Got it, Randy. Thanks for the update. Floatermark says Runaway Railway and Smuggler's Run would be second to Rise and Star Tours. Hey, there's a drinking fountain here. Let me get a drink of water. Hold on. Mad Mike says blue or green milk. Oh, Mad Mike, when I was with Z.80 purchased one blue and one green milk, and we shared them, we split them. Z.80 was very generous. Shout out to Z.80 in the chat. So I prefer the blue milk personally, Mad Mike. I actually never had it before, and Zeep said, oh, we gotta try it, we gotta try it. We did. I preferred the blue, if I remember correctly, Mad Mike. Jessica Baker, welcome in, welcome back. Says happy Tuesday, everyone. Thank you for being here, Jessica. Stay tuned for Slinky Dog Dash, Jessica Baker. If you just joined us, folks, today's video topic is live most amazing top 10 in Disney World rides, Hollywood Studios, Walt Disney World live stream. So stay tuned for more top 10 rides here at Hollywood Studios. The first being, of course, Slinky Dog Dash. So when we join the queue, it was about 1 hour, 60-minute wait. So hopefully it won't end up being that long. Floatermark says, hi, Jessica. Randy says, it's a rootin' tootin' great day out here in Toy Story Land, partners. John and Frankie are lined up waiting for that spring-loaded superstar himself. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Well, thank you, Randy. Once again, Randy says, it's a rootin' tootin' great day out here in Toy Story Land, partners. John and Frankie are lined up waiting for that spring-loaded superstar himself. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you, Randy. Gardener of the Galaxy, welcome in, welcome back. Gardener Galaxy says, what does it taste like? The best way I could describe it is more like tropical, more coconutty, more like rice milk. That's the best way I could describe it as. Jessica Baker says, hi, Floatmark. Oh, and a super chat. I just received a super chat in the amount of $10. $10 from Mad Mike. Thank you, Mad Mike, for the super chat. Oh, hello there, we're live on YouTube. Would you like to say hi?
Hi.
I'm John with Fun to Be Free, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
From Brazil.
From Brazil, welcome.
Mary from Brazil.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do you have your phone with you?
Yeah.
Tap and hold your phone to my magic band. See yourself live on YouTube right now.
Great. Ooh. That's so cool.
Yeah. But shout out to Mad Mike. Mad Mike sent John with Fun to Be Free, this guy, a super chat, $10. Mad Mike says, for a blue milk, since you're saving yourself for adult-inspired beverages this weekend. Well, thank you, Mad Mike. Appreciate that. But again, shout out to Mad Mike in the chat, super chat, $10. Thank you, Mad Mike. Appreciate it. Thank you. Rian Tower says, hey, at Garden of the Galaxy, welcome back. Rian Tower says, wow, Mad Mike, thank you. You're so generous of you. It is very generous of Mad Mike. So folks, that's not the first super chat. Mad Mike continuously sends me super chats, by the way. So Mad Mike's very generous, folks. Thank you again, Mad Mike. Oh, hello there. We're live on YouTube. Oh, here. Scan the, tap and hold your phone. Right there. Yep. Yeah, you want to say hi?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm John with Fun to Be Free, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Betty.
Where are you from?
The UK.
Oh, UK. Welcome. We have a lot of people from UK in our chat. Awesome. Is this your first time here?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying yourself so far?
Yeah.
Awesome. Glad to hear. Enjoy your stay. Thank you. Matt Mike says you're buying the beers on Saturday. Oh boy. Dead Disney Baker, welcome in, welcome back. Dead Disney Baker says driving home. Thank you, sir, so kind. No, wait, hold on. The chat just jumped as always. Pop. Dead Disney Baker says driving home from the Contemporary. Got it. So, folks, every time I look at one chat like here, and then the chat jumps, and I'm reading that chat in the same spot. So, two different chats combined to one. So let me do it again. Dead Disney Baker, welcome in, welcome back. Says driving home from the Contemporary. So nice to see you, Dead Disney Baker. So like, comment, subscribe, folks, to Dud Disney Baker. That's D-A Disney Baker on the old YouTube. Dud Disney Baker does live streams from the Walt Disney World Resort. Oh, and Not So Scary Mary TV, welcome and welcome back, says, well, thank you, so kind. Thank you for being here, Not So Scary Mary TV. So, of course, like, comment, subscribe, folks. Not So Scary Mary TV, that's Neri and Benny, does videos and vlogs from the Walt Disney World Resort, along with live streams. So, support your local live streamer. Link in the description box below to Not So Scary Mary TV. Says, well, thank you, so kind. Hello there. We're live on YouTube. Hello. Go ahead. You're more than welcome to tap and hold your phone to my magic band. It'll take you right over to my YouTube channel. We're live on YouTube right now.
Live on YouTube?
Yeah, you want to say hi?
What do I have today?
Just hold it right there. Tap. Pop. Yeah, would you like to say hi?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm John with Fun to Be Free, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Kenza, say your name, say who you are. And where are you from? That's what you got to say. Let's say you're from England and you've come to Orlando for the first time. All that sort of stuff.
You're live.
Enjoy your stay.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Have a great day.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Go ahead. Go. You guys are fine. Here, go ahead, please. Am I separating you guys? Oh, okay. Let's see where we are in the chat, though. Nathan says, hi, what ride is this? It's Slinky Dog Dash, Nathan. So stay tuned for Slinky Dog Dash. In fact, you can see it out there. Floater Mark says hi at the Disney Baker, Neri. The Disney Baker says hello, Reed. My Mac says, where are we in the chat? Hold on a second. The Disney Baker says, hey, Randy. The Disney Baker says, hello, John. Well, hello there, the Disney Baker. Jessica Baker says, John, did you get to see the drone show at Disney Springs last year? So, Jessica, as it turns out, I did not. Hello again. I have not seen it, Jessica Baker. There goes Slinky Dog Dash now. Hello there, we're live on YouTube. Are you watching me? Oh, enjoy. Thank you. The Disney Baker says hi, Not So Scary Mary TV. Not So Scary Mary TV says Disney Baker, hi there. Randy says, hey at the Disney Baker. Green Tire says, hello at Disney Baker, good to see you. Randy says, hey, Not So Scary. Oi! Green Tire says, hi, Not So Scary, Mary TV, afternoon, Neri. Madbike says, have practice soon, so I'll talk to you all tomorrow. I'll have to pack tonight. On 2 days till I fly to Orlando. Yeah, we're so excited to see Mad Mike here on property. Thank you for joining us, Mad Mike. See you soon. Christian Sages, welcome and welcome back, says, so can the incessant rain leave Southwest Florida sometime soon, please? Thanks. LOL. Trying to make sense of what you're saying, Christian. You're talking about rain here? Ren says, catch you later, Mad Mike. Reed and Tara says, hello at Christian Sage, it's great to see you. Mad Mike says, adios, Randall. Christian Sage says, hey, Reed.
Are you ever going to sell all your Toy Story stuff?
Well, he's worried about you not selling it. He has to take care of it.
I could hear the Green Army Drum Corps band out there in the distance somewhere. Don't know where.
Here comes the Army, man. They're gonna come right here.
Randy says, this is awesome. Do you think it's the same drummers from the Jammers at Epcot? There is a possibility that could be the case, Randy. However, I have no way to tell. In their, their costumes, their green makeup. It's very challenging to decipher if that's the case. But it's very possible. It's plausible, Randy.
Don't worry about the screen protector.
Just a protector. Mine does it all the time.
Yeah, once a week I put one on her freaking phone.
Rio Breen, welcome in, welcome back. Rio Breen says, hi, John. Thank you for being here, Rio Breen. Stay tuned for Slinky Dog Dash, Rio Breen. When we joined the queue, Rio Breen, it was 1 hour, 60-minute wait time for Slinky Dog Dash. And Ashla Stargazer, I do believe Ashla Stargazer is a new subscriber to Fun to Be Free. Hello there, Ashla Stargazer. I'm John with Fun to Be Free. We go live daily 1 p.m. Eastern from the Walt Disney World Resort. Ashla Stargazer says, hello there. Hello there yourself. Thank you for being here, Ashla. Green Tower says, hello, Rio Breen. Welcome in.
He had to have a screen actually replaced. It was a little over $100.
Green Tower says, hi, Ashla Stargazer. Randy says, folks, if you like what you see in glorious MGMO Vision, bigger than the Sorcerer's Hat, you can help keep this Hollywood dream alive. PayPal link is right at the top of the chat. Well, thank you, Randy. Thank you so much for that. But again, Randy says, folks, if you like what you see in glorious MGMO Vision, bigger than the Sorcerer's Hat, you can help keep this Hollywood dream alive. PayPal link is at the top of the chat. So every little bit helps, folks. There's a PayPal link pinned to the top of the chat, as Randy says. Randy says, welcome in, Ashla. Thank you, Randy. Ashla Stargazer says, pleasure meeting you in Galaxy Z Saturday.
Stand up, Dad, and turn around, take a picture.
Are you in the park again, Ashla? Are you here at Disney's Hollywood Studios again? Ashla Stargazer says, not today, sadly. If you just joined us, folks, we're currently in the queue for Slinky Dog Dash. It was a 60-minute wait when we joined the queue, so 1 hour for Slinky Dog Dash. Stay tuned for that. We're making progress, though. Ashla Stargazer says, I love the Slinky coaster, one of my faves. Oh, yeah? Yes, sir.
He wants to know if you're a YouTuber.
Well, I'm sorry?
He wants to know if you're a YouTuber.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're more than welcome to tap your phone to my Magic Band. It'll take you right over to my YouTube channel.
Should we see who he is?
We're live on YouTube right now. Yeah, tap and hold, tap and hold.
Working.
Okay, one moment. If that didn't pop up, I'll use the QR code and we can do a scan the code.
Right on there.
There we go. We're live on YouTube right now. Here, let's try this. This might go. Okay, we'll go to plan B. The magic trick didn't work for whatever reason. Thank you, thank you. And IV Stars, is it IVSTARZ? I do believe IV Stars is a new subscriber to Fun to Be Free. Welcome to the channel IV Stars. I'm John with Fun to Be Free. We go live daily at 1 p.m. from the Walt Disney World Resort. But Ivy Stars says, I'm in line for this coaster right now. Oh, you are? Where are you? Put your hand up. Wave your hands in the air, Ivy Stars. Ivy Stars? Ivy Stars? No Ivy Stars? I'm calling, paging Ivy Stars. Ivy Stars. Is Ivy Stars a little too shy? Calling Ivy Stars. I'm looking for Ivy Stars. Ivy Stars says I'm in line for this coaster right now. Well, wave your hand. Come say hi, Ivy Stars. Come say hi in person. Let us know where you are in the line, in the queue here at Slinky Dog Dash, Ivy Stars. I don't see Ivy Stars. Where is Ivy Stars? If Ivy Stars was right in front of us, wouldn't they just put their hand up and say, I'm Ivy Stars? I'm here, right? Where's Ivy Stars? Ash the Stargazer says, it was so fun, we nerded out pretty late in the park. Park Bros, welcome in, welcome back. Park Bros says, hello toys. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hey Lawrence, Park Bros, nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. We're here for Slinky Dog Dash. Only 60 minutes, Park Bros. So Lawrence, lower than average attendance here at Disney's Hollywood Studios today. Good to go day. The least amount of cars in the parking lot when I pulled in. The Batmobile was not fully up front, but it's up there. So where are the people? You're going to say, but John, I see people everywhere. And I'll go, this is lower than average attendance, folks. Lower than average attendance. But what does Park Bros have to say here? Park Bros says, hello, toys. Hope everyone's having a good day. Thank you for being here, Park Bros. So can one of the mods pop up a link to Park Bros and the Disney Streamer Network in the chat, please? So like, comment, subscribe to Park Bros and check out the Disney Streamer Network. Hello there. We're live on YouTube. Would you like to say hi? Oh, okay. I'm John with Fun to Be Free, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? Where are you from?
Argentina.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do you have your phone with you?
Sorry?
Phone? Tap phone to Magic Band. Phone. Put phone. Yep. You go. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Enjoy. Bye-bye. Let's flip the camera here. Jessica Baker says, today is National Doggy Day. I assume that's why you're writing Slinky Dog Dash. Hello there. So as it turns out, Jessica Baker, the reason why we're here on Slinky Dog Dash. Well, hello there. We're live on YouTube. Here, say hi. Say hi, hello there. Nice to see you. Where are you from? Brazil. Welcome. Do you have a phone? Put telephone to...
We already put the...
Oh, you already got it?
Yeah.
Got it. You got it, okay.
Thank you.
But yeah, Jessica, today is the top 10, of course, attractions here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So we joined the queue for a Slinky Dog Dash. Another reason that it wasn't blaring sun, because there's no air conditioning here in the queue. It's a lower than average wait time. Usually Slinky Dog Dash is like 85 minutes or 90 minutes. Hello there. You want to say hi? Okay. Hello, I'm John with Fun to Be Free, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? Hello there.
What is this on?
We're live on YouTube right now. Where are you from?
What's your account? We're from Illinois.
Illinois, welcome.
Yes. Yep.
You're more than welcome to tap and hold your phone to my Magic Band, and it'll take you right over to the channel.
All right. Got it. Got it. We'll subscribe.
Well, thank you so much. Somebody's in the chat's bound to ask, cute ears, girls, and where did you get them?
I got them here like 5 years ago.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't
so
know.
no longer available on this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Me too.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I could fast forward in the chat.
Thank you, Sheen.
So it's a little, hello Brazil. So that's from them. The chat's a little delayed. Well,
Yeah.
if I see it pop up, we'll talk.
All right.
I'll let you know. Let's see where we are in the chat, though. Let's get caught up with the chat. So Jessica Baker, yeah. So it's just ironic that I guess it's National Doggy Day, and we're here at Slinky Dog Dash. But you know, top 10 rides, top 10 amazing rides here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The reason why we're here, and we joined the queue here at Slinky Dog Dash. Thank you for being here, Jessica. Floatermark says, hey Park. Randy says, welcome back, Park Bros. Randy says, hey Jessica. Rio Breen says, hi Reed Tower. Party Mom, welcome in, welcome back. Says, hey there from Tucson. Thank you for being here, Party Mom. Stay tuned for Slinky Dog Dash, Party Mom. Reed Tower says, hello at Party Mom, welcome in. Fastest Radio says, but John, I see people everywhere. 60 minutes for Slinky Dog Dash Fast Food Radio. Normally it's 85, 90, 95 minutes, so that's got to tell you something. Like I said before, the cars in the parking lot pull in practically right up front. I was like, where is everybody today? Janine, welcome in, welcome back. Janine says, hi John, thank you for being here, Janine. Stay tuned for Slinky Dog Dash, Janine. Reed Tower says, hi. Party Mom says, thank you, Reed Tower. And Floatermark popped up with a link to Park Bros in the chat, so like, comment, subscribe to Park Bros, folks. Green Tower says, welcome in, Janine. Park Bros says, I think it's because a good amount of the country is back in school and those aren't probably headed to Disney this weekend. Now, so have you considered, Lawrence, that it's food and wine as well starting Thursday of this week? Meaning maybe attendance starting tomorrow is going to just fall off a cliff. So you have to bring back the locals, the annual pass holders, you know, because he's saying people are going back to school, the kids are back. You know, so we got to bring the boys are back in town. Got to get the boys back in town here to Toy Story Land. So, yeah, school in session. I'm sure it has everything to do with it, though. But definitely way lower than average attendance today. Like I said, when I popped in, like, whoa, where is everybody today? Randy says, hello, Brazil. Randy says, hello, Illinois. Where'd they go? Oh, they're way back over there. Hello, Illinois. Park Press says, yep, food and wine is a factor too. Good call. And Ashley Stargazer says it was light crowd Saturday as well. 10 minutes to ride Millennium Falcon at 7 p.m. I see. Thank you for being here, Ashley Stargazer. Hello there. So did we meet Ashley Stargazer at it was the lightsaber meetup day, was it? I'm trying to recall. Back on Saturday. We didn't make it out for 9:15 lightsaber meetup, but Ashley Stargazer was dressed all up and she was up by the stage with Kylo Ren. Was that right, Ashley Stargazer? Ashley Stargazer says, cute ears. Janine says, hi, Reed Tower. Ashley Stargazers, yep, that was me. Awesome, thank you for being here, Ashley Stargazers. Stay tuned for Slinky Dog Dash. Rin Tower says, hey, at Chickapin Productions, good to see you. Oh, Chickapin's here. Welcome in, welcome back, Chickapin Productions. Nice to see you, Chickapin Productions. Oh, it did. I missed the chat. The chat just jumped. I missed it. I got to go back. Chickapin Productions, welcome in, welcome back. Says, howdy, folks. Figured I'd pop in a while. I have time. Thank you for being here, Chickapin Productions. Stay tuned, of course, for Slinky Dog Dash. Park Bros says, John and everyone in chat, what is your favorite Epcot festival? Okay, so Park Bros, I think I said this before. I think we talked about this. Mine is Flower and Garden because of all the, of course, the topiaries, the flowers, the gardens. I think it's just gorgeous. The weather's a little better. A lot of people say Food and Wine is their favorite because, you know, it goes into the fall season, a little cooler. But I really enjoy Flower and Garden. But I think overall, most people, like the Food and Wine, the best. I think so, right? Right, Park Bros? Chickapin Productions says, howdy, Reading Tower says, Festival of Arts and Flower and Garden. Yeah, Reading Tower, I think we talked about that before too, that you do like a Festival of Arts and Flower and Garden. I really like Flower and Garden, because like, think about over by Figment or Imagination Pavilion where the whole berm of flowers are down by the water, down by the water feature. It's so beautiful, it's so amazing. Randy says, I like seeing the flowers. Floater Mark says, hi, Chickapin. Park Bros says, my favorite festival is the arts. There's so much to see. Park Bros, do you like it because you purchase different, art pieces, if you will, too? Because you're a big fan, So I can imagine that you have a lot of pieces of art, right? I'm guessing maybe? Randy in my chat said, hi, Illinois. Did you see it? Did you see the chat?
Oh, no, I didn't see
Yeah,
it.
it's in there. Yeah. Hello there. Floodmark says, I like sampling different foods. Yeah, but, Food and Wine, I'd say, is... it seems like it has more food and beverage offerings, right? Park Bros, right? Florida Mark? Hello there.
What are you streaming?
Oh, we're live on YouTube.
Oh, this is YouTube?
Yes, we're live. You are more than welcome to tap and hold your phone to my Magic Band. It'll take you right over to the channel.
My phone is dead. I really would. Wait, so hold your phone as Magic Band. It's going to take you to YouTube Live. What's your name?
John with Fun to Be Free. You want to say hi?
I'm good, thank you. What are they just watching you online?
Yeah.
Please stay tuned for updates. Thank you.
Let's see where we are in the chat here. Chickapin Production says, John, if you happen to ride Star Tours today, could you see if they are selling the big Star Speeder models again? I'm just curious because they sold out the day after D23 and went on sale. So, Chickapin, we were here 2 or 3 times and they were available. Are they still available today? I don't know, but they were reselling them. So yeah, last time we were here, I saw it. Park Bro says, I've only purchased one piece of art actually, but there's a lot of great art in street entertainment too. I see. Thanks for the update, Park Bros. Ashla Stargazer in the chat says, I love the art's the best. It's so colorful and bright. They always have great seasonal snacks too. You do, Ashla? Ashla, I bet the reason why you like festival is because the multiple booths that has the Star Wars merchandise, like all the Star Wars paintings, right? Ashla? Scoot Adventures, welcome in, welcome back, says hello. So like, comment, subscribe to Scoot Adventures, folks. Link in the description box below. Randy says the world famous Scoot Adventures. Scoot Adventures is hi, Park Bros. Scoot Adventures says hi, Ashla. Scoot Adventures says hi, Randy. Rian Tower says hey, it's Scoot Adventures, Scoota. Scoot Adventures says good to see Johnny and Frankie back up and running. Folks, I can feel rain. It's raining right now. Very lightly, but it's raining. That's not a good sign for us. Sometimes if it starts raining, sometimes there's lightning, so keep your fingers crossed. Scoot Adventures says hey, Reed. Chicken Bane Production says howdy. Floaterbark says, hey, Scooter. Scoot Adventure says, Floaterbark. Benny Rodriguez says, Scooter. Park Bro says, hi, Scoot Adventures, how's it going? Asha Stargazer says, yes, there are always great Star Wars art, and I know a couple of the artists there. You do? Ha! That's so cool, Ashla. You know talented artists, oh, that's cool. Scoot Adventures says, Betty. So stay tuned, folks. Hopefully we'll make it before there's lightning in the area. I literally feel rain. It's very light, very misting, but it's raining. Scootovich says, going good, Park Bros, working and watching. Hope you and the family are doing well, Lawrence. Floatermark says, rain chances 100% today, much lower rest of the week. You'll go ahead, you're fine. Hello there. I need to change out a battery. So this is, you're my boy Blue, this is a battery I need to change out. Have to dig around in my pockets for the fun to be free shuffle of batteries. What happened? Harder than usual. Rio Breen says, Disney, where's your favorite place to eat? Well, that's a loaded question, Rio Breen, because I have to carefully craft it. So, let's start with Disney's Hollywood Studios. Here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, my personal quick service favorite is actually, it's ABC Commissary, split or tied with, of course, Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo. With that being said, I experience more ABC Commissary than Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo. The reason is because it's a little chaotic, it's a little challenging to find a table at, of course, Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo. It seems like they have less tables, less square footage, a little more chaotic to order and pick up. So I tend to stay at ABC Commissary. It's a little more central to to Disney's Hollywood Studios. ABC Commissary has one of my sandwiches that I really like. It's the chicken sandwich with the bacon on it. And they have the big French fries, big steak cut fries. I enjoy that very much. So I prefer ABC Commissary, especially when we're live, because it's really good lighting. Overhead lighting's good. It has good background music, and then it has windows that you can see out of behind us. And then there's carpeting below, so that it doesn't echo as much as, say, Backlot Express or Docking Bay 7. So I prefer ABC Commissary, personally, Rio Breen. I hope I answered your question there. Florida, yeah, we got that. Florida Mark says, rain chances 100% today, which much lower rest of the week. Is that a duplicate Florida Mark, or is that the same one? Auntie B says, well, hello there, John. Welcome in, welcome back, Auntie B. Nice to see you. Stay tuned for Slinky Dog Dash, Auntie B. Asha Stargazer says, got a joke for y'all. What kind of music does Buzz Lightyear listen to? What kind of music? What? I can't figure it out, Ashley. I'm on the edge of my seat here. What is it? What is it? Reed and Tara says, hey, Auntie B, so good to see you. Thank you, Reed. Auntie B says, hi there, Reading Tower. So I'm not quite certain what is the issue here. It seems like we have just stopped. We're not going anywhere. So I don't know if it's an operational issue, I don't know, a technical issue. Pretty certain I hear ride vehicles, trains cycling on the track. So I don't know. Is it weather related? I don't know. But it feels like we're not going anywhere. So again, Astro Stargazer says, got a joke for y'all. What kind of music does Buzz Lightyear listen to? And she says, Neptunes. So I'll say it right. That's Neptunes. Got it, Astro Stargazer. Thank you for being here. Thank you for that. Stay tuned for Slinky Dog Get Dash, Astro Stargazer. Rio Breen says, LOL. Randy says, top of the afternoon, Auntie B. So there's a vehicle. Oh, yeah, they're still cycling. There's still trains moving on the circuit, but it seems like now some guests started to move. Ashla Stargazer says, on that note, catch y'all next time. Hope the weather stays nice for you to ride. Thank you for being here, Ashla Stargazer. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Enjoy the rest of your day. Jessica Baker says, what is your favorite sit-down fancy Disney restaurant? So I prefer Epcot. So I'm going to carefully craft my words. If it's a table service dining experience, I would prefer any restaurant in World Showcase at Epcot. With that said, the standout ones are Le Cellier in the Canada Pavilion at Epcot. And then, of course, Via Napoli, Taponito, and, of course, Beer Garden. If I had to rank them, Le Cellier and Beer Garden for me would be like number 1 and 2. But I really enjoy Taponito. I really enjoy Via Napoli. So there you go. Good question, Jessica Baker. Auntie B says, hey guys, only 40 more likes to go to hit the big 100 likes. Okay, Auntie B. Well, thank you for that. So we're going to do a countdown, folks. We'll start with the number 3. We'll end with the number 1. Once we get to the number 1, I need everybody viewing us live to smash the like button. I need everybody to smash that like button. So in 3, 2, 1, do it now. Let's go. Because Auntie B says, hey guys, only 40 more likes to go to hit the big 100 likes. Thank you, Auntie B. Randy says, have a great one, Ashla. Auntie B says, hey there, Randy. Randy says, we can do it, Auntie B. Auntie B says, yes, we can do this, Randy, with big red hearts. Florida Mark says, hi, Auntie B. Auntie B says hi, Florida Mark. Chicken Bin Production says John and Frankie are about to shoot through the whole weather before it hits like Han Solo and Chewbacca piloting Millennium Falcon through a space battle. Like and subscribe to Fun to Be Free. Well, thank you, Chicken Bin Productions. Thank you for that. Well done, Chicken Bin. But again, Chicken Bin Productions says John and Frankie are about to shoot through the whole weather before it hits like Han Solo and Chewbacca piloting Millennium Falcon through a space battle. Like and subscribe to Fun to Be Free. Thank you again, Chicken Bin Productions. So, folks, head over to Chicken Bin Productions, like, comment, subscribe on the old YouTube. Chicken Bin Productions does videos on YouTube. Thank you, Chicken Bin. Randy says that queue for Slinky is so detailed. What other attraction do you think has a detailed queue like that? Well, I would say naturally it's going to be...
A strong weather front is now approaching Slinky Dog Dash. Let me be forced to suspend trips around this backyard without warning. In the meantime, we will remain operating as long as possible. Please stay tuned for any updates. Thank you.
Okay, so sounds like weather's rolling in. They're giving the warnings that it may be suspended at any time. At the moment, they're still cycling trains, but keep your fingers crossed that there might be lightning in the area coming. So Randy, the queue for Slinky is so detailed. What other attraction do you think has a detailed queue like that? Well, I essentially said my favorites here is, of course, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. So I'd say that's a very detailed queue over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Rise of the Resistance. And then, of course, I love Tower of Terror as well. Tower of Terror, the queue is... the whole queue really, but once you get to the interior queue inside the lobby, boy, that is spectacular, isn't it? It's very detailed, very detailed. So there you go. I'd say number 1 is Rise of Resistance. Number 2 would be Tower of Terror. So I hope I answered your question fully, Randy, there. So let's see, NTB says, John, what year was this ride constructed? Are you talking about Slinky Dog Dash, NTB? So Slinky Dog Dash, I think opened, it was June 2018. I want to say it was like June 30th, 2018, something to that effect, NTB. So June 2018, I think, for Slinky Dog Dash here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Florida Mark says Pandora has a great queue. It does, it does. I agree. Florida Mark is so detailed. All the signage and all the railings, have you noticed how detailed it is? And Fast Pass Radio back in the chat. What does Fast Pass Radio have to say? Fast Pass Radio says John's about to slink into fun on Slinky Dog Dash. Like and subscribe to Fun to Be Free before he screams louder than a toddler at nap time. Well done, Fast Pass Radio. But again, Fast Pass Radio says John's about to slink into fun on Slinky Dog Dash. Like and subscribe to Fun to Be Free before he screams louder than a toddler at nap time. Thank you, Fast Pass Radio. Fast Pass Radio, why don't you pop up a shameless plug for yourself in the chat? So folks, head over to fastpassradio.com where you can listen to free Disney Parks music streaming live over the interwebs at fastpassradio.com. Did I happen to mention it's free and it streams 24/7 over the internet? Thank you, Fast Pass Radio. Green Tower says, hey, Lacey Jones, welcome in. Lacey Jones, nice to see you. Welcome in, welcome back, Lacey Jones. Lacey Jones says, hey. NTV says, Tower Terror is my favorite ride of all. Yeah, exactly. I remember that, NTV. I love it too. But you heard me say Rise of Resistance, I'd say, is number 1 because overall, it's such a spectacular experience. So Rise of the Resistance, I wouldn't even call it an attraction. I wouldn't even call it a ride. It's just overall an entire experience. It's like a miniature theme park in itself. Florida Mark says 2016 was when Slinky started construction. Opening was June 2018. Thank you, Florida Mark. And Papa, welcome in, welcome back. Papa says, knock, knock. Who's there? Fun. Fun who? Fun to be free, because General Motors named the old Roll of Motion theme song celebrating the freedom and joy of transportation. Nailed it, Papa. Nailed it. It's fun to be free. to be on the move. That's right, Papa. Thank you for being here. I love it when you're in the chat, Papa. But again, Papa says, knock, knock, who's there? Fun? Fun who? Fun to be free, because General Motors named the old World of Motion theme song celebrating the freedom and joy of transportation. Awesome, Papa. Randy says, hey, Papa. Floyd Mark says, hey, Papa. Chickapin Production says, I also love the test track and Rise Cues. So, Chickapin, did you have the opportunity to experience test track? I can't remember if you said that or not. I want to say you did. But yeah, I want to ask that. How did you like the test track queue, the overall experience? Randy says, nice, Auntie B. What do you like the most of it? Randy says, hey, Lacey. And Auntie B says, Randy, I like the ride. It's fun. So yeah, Auntie B really enjoys her Tower of Terror. That's for certain. And then Fast Pass Radio pops up a link in the chat there. It says, after the stream, keep the magic going. Listen to Disney Parks music 24/7 at Fast Pass Radio. It's free. It's magical. It's at fastpassradio.com. Hello there. Okay, thank you for making the magic. But again, Fast Pass Radio says, after the stream, keep the magic going. Listen to Disney Parks music 24/7 at Fast Pass Radio. It's free. It's magical. It's at fastpassradio.com. Auntie B says, Randy, I rise out of my seat every time. Oh. You got a friend in me. Chickapin Production says, yes, I have ridden Test Track 3 times and it is now my favorite ride. Is it really? So obviously, Chickapin Productions, you heard where they say, it's fun to be free on the attraction. Rio Breen says, hi, Ashley Stargazer and Randy and Chickapin Productions and Lacey Jones, Flood Mark and Papa and NTB and Fast Pass Radio. Chickapin Production says Test Track 3.0, that is. I have probably been on 2.0 like 120 times or something like that. Really? Wow. Auntie B says, Randy, I like the feeling in my stomach and the rider's reactions. It's fun. So Auntie B, is it still just as fun experiencing it live through the interwebs on your mobile device or smart TV by any chance, Auntie B? The Tower of Terror? One, please.
All right, we're gonna head down to the right.
Thank you so much for making the magic. Thank you for making the magic.
Welcome to Slinky Dog Day. I'm Slinky Dog. Now, for your safety, remember to stay seated with all your parts and pieces, hands, arms, feet, legs, springs, and cones, inside the vehicle. And keep an eye on your little toys. Bienvenidos a Slinky Dog Day. Por favor, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo y vigilen a sus pequeños.
Randy says, woohoo, we're almost there. That's right, Randy. So we joined the queue for, 60-minute wait, 1 hour. We're almost there. So we're going to advance in the queue here.
Hey, howdy, hey, folks, and welcome to Slinky Dog Dash. In order to keep your wait time as short as possible, and to keep your entire body together and keep up with your protect you at all times. Again, please note the total number of passengers traveling in your party. Some of this seats 2 passengers per row, and know that parties and odd numbers may be absent in other parts of an odd number. This will fulfill every fee and keep your wait time to the absolute minimum. Thank you, and enjoy your trip, and thank you for joining.
Auntie B says, I love live streaming. You have to be a good moderator and nothing gets edited out. What you see and hear is what you get. Thank you, Auntie B. Appreciate that. Again, Auntie B says, I love live streaming. You have to be a good moderator and nothing gets edited out. What you see and hear is what you get. Well done, well said, Auntie B. Thank you for being here, Auntie B. Auntie B says you have to be always on your toes. That's right, Auntie B. For example, you probably, oh, hello there. You probably saw a Junior Explorer earlier about, I don't know, 4 minutes ago. He walked underneath Frankenstein 4K and almost knocked that out of my hands. And that's why I was like, yeah, example. That's a good example, Auntie B. One, please.
Row 2.
Thank you so much for making the magic.
Are you excited about row 1?
Randy says, Auntie B, I'm always on my tippy toes. Oh, Randy. Auntie B says, haha, Randy. Papa says, I'm starting to go through some old videotapes hoping to find Test Track. I may be lucky, may not be. Today I did some 1991 SeaWorld. Oh, that's so cool, Papa. Put them on your YouTube channel. I'd love to see old videos that you took from back in the day. That'd be so awesome. But yeah, Papa, have you considered uploading them to YouTube, all your old videos? I'd love to see old theme park videos back in the day. Randy says, Slinky Dog, here we go. Randy says only 29 more to 100. Okay, folks, so let's do a countdown. We'll start at number 3. We'll end with the number 1. Once we get to the number 1, I need everybody to smash the like button if you haven't done so already. So in 3, 2, 1, smash the like button. Do it now. Let's go. Randy says we only need 29 more likes to get to our goal of 100 likes today, folks. So 3, 2, 1, smash the like button. Do it now. Let's go. Papa says we'll do if the wife approves. Yeah, obviously, Papa. Thank you. Thank you for that update there.
Nathan, Logan, turn around. Nathan, Logan, turn around. Logan.
Hello there.
Hi, how's it going?
Fine, thank you.
I'll turn back to the shop. Make sure to hold on to that toy. Hold all the way down for me. Hold all the way down. Hold all the way down.
If you can't
Auntie B says we could do it, Randy.
You're barking up the right tree. Here we go.
Ready, boys?
Oh, why do I hear an alarm? And we get the ride operator is on the ride phone. I don't know. This is not a good sign. I just heard an alarm. You hear it? Oh no. So they're communicating with probably unload right now. Definitely an audible alarm. What is going on, folks? Randy says, if you like what you see, I Slinky Dog dare you to stretch that paw over that, boop that like button, and spring into that subscribe. Don't just sit, stay, fetch those good vibes and ultra cinematic 4K magic. Thank you, Randy. Fluttermark says, have a nice flight. Yeah, we'll see if this is, we're going to disembark here. What's going on here, folks? So the ride operators, the ROs, the cast members, they're on the ride phone. They're communicating with their fellow cast members. So hopefully we get the all clear here. Oh, see, there's maybe the gate didn't fully close, probably on a sensor. All right, there may have been it.
Here we go. Please stay seated to the come to a complete stop. And grab your things and step out to your right. So long, pal.
So long, Slink. Bye, friends. Enjoy your stay. Bye-bye. Okay, folks. So we just disembarked from Slinky Dog Dash. So let's get a shot here of old Slinky himself. So Slinky's gonna advance from the unload into the load position. And then another train's gonna come in from the brake run.
Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed dashing around the backyard. Now, please stay seated till we come to a complete stop. Remember to grab all your stuff and step out to your right. So long, pal.
All right, so how fun was that, folks? So I'm gonna have to do the fun to be free shuffle. I'm gonna take batteries out of my left cargo shorts pocket and I'm gonna put it in my right rear pocket. And it's beginning to rain, so let's seek shelter here. So hopefully we just experienced Slinky Dog Dash just in the nick of time. There's another vehicle, another train cycling there. We'll come back to the chat in a few moments, but let's see where we're headed next. So, folks, it's beginning to rain now. Today's video topic is, of course, the most amazing 10 rides here at Hollywood Studios. So stay tuned for the next amazing attraction, amazing ride here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Since it's beginning to rain, I'm thinking maybe we should go head over to Tower of Terror, since we're moderately in the area. Everybody else will go, no, let's go to Rise of Resistance. I'm gonna say, let's go to Sunset Boulevard. Sunset Boulevard. So stay tuned, I think, for Tower of Terror next, folks. We'll head over to Tower of Terror because we just did Slinky Dog Dash. It's gonna rain now. And if it rains even more, then we'll have two attractions we could pop over to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge when it's really raining. So I'm just, I'm taking my chances here. I'm thinking that it's gonna be raining a little bit now and might be raining a little bit later, heavier. So we'll see. So see if I'm right here. Let me flip the camera. That was big drops just landing on me, though. So stay tuned for Tower of Terror. And we'll get back to the live chat. I have to find where we are in the chat, though. Randy says, if you like what you see, I Slinky dog dare you to stretch that paw over, boop that like button, and spring into that subscribe. Don't just sit, stay, fetch those good vibes and ultramatic cinematic 4K magic. Thank you, Randy. Thank you for that. Fluttermark says, have a nice flight. Randy says, there's no cause for alarm. Wasn't that Guardians? That's right. Exactly, Randy. You nailed that one. There's no cause for alarm. Jessica Baker says, raise your paw if you had a Slinky growing up. Could you do tricks with your Slinky? I did have a Slinky that walked down the steps. The only tricks is it literally just went blub blub, blub blub, blub blub, blub blub. Endless hours of fun. Fluttermark says, here we go. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Randy says, I raised my fingy. What fingy was it, Randy? Keep it clean, Randy. Benny Rodriguez says, Wheezy. Oh, yeah, better you saw Wheezy, huh? Such a good name for a character, Wheezy. Brittany W, welcome in, welcome back. Says, hey everyone, yay, Slinky Dog. Thank you for being here, Brittany W. Hope you enjoyed that. Rena Tower says, hello, Brittany W, welcome in. Floodmark says, you got a friend in me. Brittany W says, hello, Rena Tower. Randy says, oh, Mark. Friends don't let friends drink Beverly. Oh, Randy. Brittany W says, hey, Florida Market, Randy at Benny Rodriguez. Hi. Chicken Bean Productions says, paging Tonio Tower. That's right. That's right. Tonio Tower. Paging Tonio Tower. We're heading over to Tower Tear next. So, paging Tonio Tower. But I'm trying to accelerate walking. Let's get walking. Waka waka. So, yeah, it's beginning to rain. So, here we go. A tisket, a tasket, a red and yellow basket. NTB says, yes, Tower Tear. Yeah, there you go. Fluttermark says, hello, Brittany W. Randy says, hey, Brittany. Randy says, index fingy for those had a Slinky. Senor, behave, I'm not that type of gal. Okay, Randy, your index fingy, got it. So stay tuned, folks, for Tower Tear. We're approaching, of course, Animation Courtyard. We're going to head over to Sunset Boulevard next. Reen Tower. Hold on, folks. It's raining. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. At least there's be some bit of shelter under here. These drops are getting pretty big here. I'll come back to the chat in a moment. Let me focus on getting over to Tower Tear. And I'm hoping it's not going to have, like, you know, a really long exterior queue. Because it's raining. Can you hear it on the canopy overhead? There's lots of rain coming. So the rain is on the streamer phone screen, so when I slide it, it's, you know, it's a little wet, and I have to dry it off. Oh, we have a weak reception. Let's head into the Beverly Sunset. No, I'm not talking about that Beverly, Florida, Mark. It's a Beverly Sunset merchandise location to stay out of the rain. So stay tuned, folks, for the Tower Tear. We're just trying to stay out of the rain, so the raindrops cause havoc on the streamer phone screen when I go to change, toggle, or press buttons. So I was just drying it off there. Chicken Bin Productions Tower posted at 20 minutes. Awesome, Chicken Bin. Thanks for the update. Randy says, as of right now, Tower Tear, 20 minutes in here. Perfect. So we should rock it in. Good choice, John. Good choice, John, when fun to be free. Randy says, is it raining men? Hallelujah, it's raining men. There it is, the Tower Tear. I'm walking a little faster here. Fastest Raider says, John, what is your go-to restaurant in Hollywood Studios? So when we were in Slinky Dog Dash, I was saying earlier, Fastest Radio, my go-to, absolutely, ABC Commissary. I do enjoy ABC Commissary and, of course, Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Just Docking Bay 7 is a little more chaotic. It's a little more challenging to find a table. It's a little darker. It's a little louder, I think, on the interior. It echoes more. So yeah, so we always find ourselves going to ABC Commissary because there's carpeting in there, good lighting, windows, the background music's good. You know, it feels open and airy. You could generally find a table relatively easy. The menu's good. So yeah, hope I answered your question there, Fastest Radio. Good question. Fuller Mark says Expedition Everest is just half a foot higher than Tower of Terror. Yeah, because they didn't want the red beacon at top for the FAA standard of the 199 feet. Florida Mark? So Tower of Terror, Page Antonio Tower. Where's Antonio Tower? So, it went down to 15 minutes. Awesome. So stay tuned, folks. 15-minute wait time for Hollywood Tower Hotel or the Tower of Terror. So let's join the queue. And I'm probably going to have to dry off the streamer phone screen because it's already wet. It causes havoc with the buttons. Oh, hello there. Nice to see you. Thank you for making the magic. So thank you for making the magic. Hello there. Go ahead. Fastest Raider says, what kind of like you at Randy at Florida Mark. Florida Mark says LOL. So hopefully we're gonna zip right into the interior, to the lobby area, because it continues to rain here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Okay, I'm gonna do the Fun to Be Free shuffle again. We gotta get all set up and secure all cargo. Well, hopefully we're gonna get under shelter here soon. We're exposed here in the courtyard, but hopefully we're gonna get inside very soon here. Randy says, ha ha ha, just vertically challenged Fast Pass. Florida Mark says, yeah, ABC Commissary is good. I agree, Florida Mark. Randy says, I haven't had the new menu at ABC, the salad and burger at Backlot always tend to pull me in. So is it a warehouse of good eating, Randy? So we're moderately exposed here. I don't feel raindrops at the moment, but I'd really like to get under shelter. Fast Fast Radio says, what is your favorite BGM of all time? Oh, Fast Fast Radio, this is a good question. So I would definitely say, how should I answer it? Epcot. Let's just go stick to Epcot. So we have to go park specific. So Epcot definitely, because I'm an Epcot type of person. And then of course, what I enjoy the most or what I listen to the most out of all BGMs ever, it's of course the main entrance music for Epcot, and that has to do with multiple BGMs over the course of decades. So I'm going to answer it very clearly. It's not just one loop. It's multiple loops in the Spaceship Earth complex or the main gate or the main entrance complex at, of course, Epcot, from the original loop into the replacement of the replacement. So I hope I answered your question. I listen to those loops over and over again. I just love the feeling that you walk into Epcot, into the guest entrance, the main gate, and you have background music. So that's my personal favorite. It's more than one loop in the same location over the course the 40 plus years that Epcot's been around. So hope I answered your question, Fast Fast Radio. Good question. Chickapin Productions, welcome in, welcome back, says howdy Tiki Man. Reading Tower says hey Tiki Man fan. Tiki Man fan says hey Brittany W. NTB says hey Tiki Man fan. Tony O Tower, the one, the only Tony O Tower here, says Tower Time, welcome in, welcome back, nice to see you Tony O Tower. Reading Tower says hey at Tony O Tower just in time, that's right. Brittany W. says how's it going at Tiki Man fan, hey. Floater Mark says hi at Tiki Man fan at Tony O Tower. Tony O Tower says spy the Hollywood Tower Hotel, you know that's right. Randy says hey Tony. So quick update folks. Shout out to the mod squad who make magic here on Fun to Be Free that sprinkle the pixie dust, spreads the magic sauce around. So that's Mary the Move, Randy, Fast Fast Radio, of course, Reed in the Tower, Florida Mark, Magical Mike, Jen from Magic Adventures, and Tiki Man Fan. Thank you for your help today, mod squad members. Stay tuned for Tower of Terror, folks. How do we know we're in line? Because Tony O Tower pops up. I love it that Tony O Tower's here. Florida Mark says, hi, Tiki Man fan of Tony O Tower. Tony O Tower says, got that. So I spy the Tower Hotel. Randy says, hey, Tony, we got that. Brittany W says, perfect time at Tony O Tower. That's right, Brittany W. Perfect timing. Tony O Tower says, I had a stronger feeling. LOL, Reed. You did. Tony O Tower says, yay, 4K stucco is the best. Hey, we did that before. Let's do it again. 4K stucco. There's nothing like broadcasting live stucco, folks. Stucco, stucco, stucco. There's an echo in here in 4K. But you want the plaque too? 1917 AD, Tony O Tower. Tiki Man fan says, hello at Tony O Tower. Randy says, 19 minutes more to go to let me get the way 2-2 to cheerlead. Oh, thank you. So let's do a countdown in 3, 2, 1. Smash the like button, folks, because Randy says we only need 19 more likes to go to get to our goal of 100 likes a day. But again, 3, 2, 1, smash the like button, unless you've already done so, to get to our goal of 100 likes. So thank you, folks. Hold on, chat just jumped. Tony Otara says hello, Randy and Brittany. Tony Otara says hello, Tiki. Chickapin Productions says John in the new Test Track soundtrack. There's a snippet of 2.0 soundtrack. Oh, you've already inspected it, Chickapin? Tony Otara says I can't get enough of the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Tony Otara says it's nice seeing people resting their hands on the stucco. Florida Mark says when Tower Terror first opened, the sequence was identical. Then 10 years after the start of the random drops, never the same fear twice. That's right, Florida Mark. Are you taking a little nod from the marketing, from the commercial? Never the same fear twice. Tony Tower says, bring on the stucco. Bring on the merge point, Tony Tower. Bring on the pre-show. Janine says, I love that ride. Yeah, Janine, I really enjoy it. Auntie B loves this attraction as well. See, the pre-show going in now, doors closing. You're going to see and hear Rod Serling in a moment. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Thank you for making the magic.
Thank you.
Ba-ba-ba-boom. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Tony Otara says that is so near at Florida Mark, and I love that there's more than one drop now. Yeah, Tony Otara loves that there's 4 random drop sequences, 2 up, 2 down. Tony Otara says the same here at Janine.
Once again, please take one big step forward. Stay behind the yellow line. All the way forward. Feeling it all the way forward.
Tony Shar says, up, down, up, down. Let's all scream together. Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Let's all sing like the birdies sing.
Once again, please keep up with the party and ready.
Fluttermark says there's a lot of screaming on this attraction. Rio Breen says hi, Tonio Tower. We're headed into the pre-show now. Tiki Man Fan says hello at Rio Breen. And Janine. Rio Breen says hi, Tiki Man Fan. Oh, doors are closing. Do 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 do.
Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. The one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story of the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard, because in tonight's episode, you are the star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
Your rooms are now ready. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you for making the magic. Tiki Man Fan 1629, 10-4 check. So let's get caught up in the chat here. Rio Breen says hi, Tiki Man Fan, and Fast Pass Radio back in the chat. What does Fast Pass Radio have to say here? Fast Pass Radio says he found a special purpose. Help John ride every ride at Disney. Like, subscribe, and donate if you're not too busy being somebody. I love it. Fastest Radio popped up a link to the PayPal in the chat there. So every little bit helps, folks. But again, Fastest Radio says he found his special purpose, help John ride every ride at Disney. Like, subscribe, and donate if you're not too busy being somebody with the PayPal link in the chat. Thank you, Fastest Radio. Floodmark says, if I remember correctly, they did a twice the fright sequence, which they doubled the drops. I think you're right. I think you're right, Floodmark. That was, yeah, that was a while ago they did that, huh? The random drop sequences. Oh, are we going to have the running in the bowls? Oh, we got running in the bowls, folks. We got to get going here. And Randy says, out of all the drops, what do you think the best and more exhilarating? Tonio Tower, let Tonio Tower take this one. Tonio Tower, love taking this one, I think. Tonio Tower says, love the pre-show too. Tonio Tower says, let's go. We should now enjoy. Hold on, the chat's rolling and jumping. Where are we in the chat? There we go, I found it. Tonio Tower says, let's go. We shall now enjoy the Twilight Zone. Tiki Man fan, got it. Tonio Tower says, I'm thinking of setting a world record of saying the Hollywood Tower Hotel consecutively for 13 hours, LOL. Can you really do that? You think you'll be able to keep up with that? Tonio Tower says, and picture if you will, Tiki. My guess is Tonio Tower popped in a photo in the chat, but as it turns out, Tonio Tower, I just see a red line. I don't see attachments, I don't see images or photos. It just puts a red line. Tiki Man fan says, yes, Tony. Sorry, folks, I just don't see that. Fastest Radio says, do it at Tonio Tower. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Fluttermark says 1939. Was that a good year for the Beverly? No, it was not, Fluttermark. Nobody said Beverly. Chicken Bane Production says some up and then some down and some more up and then maybe some more down. Yeah. Tonio Tower says, you ask and you shall receive a Fastest Radio. Goofy Gates, welcome in, welcome back, says, where's Rocket Raccoon? Different coast. That'd be West Coast. No, but Goofy Gates is teasing, folks. Goofy Gates knows a thing or two about the Disneyland Resort. Randy says, hey, Goofy. Benny Rodriguez says, hey, I have a special purpose. You do, Benny? What's your purpose? Fluttermark says, hi, Goofy Gates. Tonio Tower says, Rocket is at the Disneyland version, which is known as the Mission Breakout, Goofy Gates. Tonio Tower says, hello, Benny. But Tonio Tower, FYI, Goofy Gates is fully aware. Tiki Man fan says, the Beverly you drink now tastes like was made in 1939, Fluttermark. That's right, Tiki Man fan, that's the spirit. But again, Tiki Man fan says, the Beverly you drink now tastes like it was made in 1939 in Fluttermark. You nailed that one, Tiki Man fan. Randy says, aren't porpoises like dolphins? Oh boy. Benny Rodriguez, hello, one please.
Number 5, please.
5, thank you for making the magic. So we got row number 5, row number 5. We'll probably come back to the chat once we disembark, folks. So row number 5, row number 5. Ha, 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 table 5, table 5.
Okay. No, I thought it again, I'm fine.
I know you don't like this
It was not too bad. Yeah, like I said, the last one was more just like a heavy butter. I only once to finish the last one. But now it's obviously fine.
Oh, we're in the back today, too, so.
I don't know what that means.
I'm 5 wheel saver, you're not in the front row. Use the 5 wheel saver, you're not in the front row. I don't know.
Seatbelts will go from left to right and left to right only. Do make sure we hold on to all of our belongings, and I'll call you guys in row by row.
To our valued guests, for your safety once on board, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the elevator at all times. And do take special care to supervise your children. Thank you. Estimados huéspedes, por su seguridad, una vez a bordo, por favor, permanezcan sentados y mantengan sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del elevador en todo momento.
Attention hotel guests, you will be moving to a different platform. You will be moving to the next side.
Okay.
So I'll give you a signal of when you guys will be moving.
Okay. Trust you, I think.
Alrighty, everyone. Look down at the number that you are currently standing on. That number is your best friend for like the next 5 minutes. We're going to take you guys from this elevator and move you to that elevator. It's the exact same thing. Just come with me.
Alright, so what's that?
Right this way, please make sure you're standing on that same number you were standing on.
Thank you for making the magic.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
5. I'm looking for 5 right here.
Alright. Over here, everyone. Are we all on the same?
That's awesome. I'm addicted. I got it. I'm like, here, you want to swap?
There you go.
I just said that he did trading thing, like pin trading, not flashlight trading. Yeah. I'm not even going to tell you how many I have. I am disturbed by the numbers.
Okay, absolutely.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Once you get inside the elevator, your bags are going to go in the floor by your feet. Your seatbelts go from left to right and left to right only. If you have any loose items that you wish to keep, please make sure they are held in your hands. Please take note of the numbers that you're standing on right now. Those are how I'm going to be calling you forward in just a moment. Please wait right here. Oh, wasn't he doing it? No, he just wanted to know if I wanted to talk to you. Oh, gotcha.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened.
Here,
Keeping
well,
your
sort of like,
arms,
do you know where
feet,
Pier Beach
and legs
Disney Resort
inside
is?
the elevator all time. And please take special care to supervise your children.
Not bad.
Thank you.
You can't get in there.
Estimados voices.
You can, like, go and look in there, like,
Once
some kind of shop,
ten
and maybe
minutes
get stuff
past
in
colors.
but it has, like, nothing.
Brazos pies
It's just like, it was a little
dentro del elevador.
Yeah, but, like,
Todo
I don't know.
y por favor,
I gotcha.
vigile a sus niños. Gracias.
They're really bad about, like, if you try to sneak into the pool, they'll catch you like that. Yeah, I get it. They gotta keep the security tight. I got stuck in this ride for like 20-something minutes. Oh no. And it was like after the ride was done, we got stuck in this room with this creepy doll. Oh no. For like 30 minutes. I mean, cool experience, but at the same time, it wasn't. It wasn't. Row 5, right behind them.
Thank you for making the magic. We have row 5, folks. Row 5. Gonna have to grab the seatbelt here.
Oh yeah, but he doesn't like speed rides. So every time we go to Six Flags, he doesn't go on like the really steep rides. But yeah. This one's a good one. My friends in the back row, go ahead, pull up on that yellow strap. Pull up on that yellow strap. Pull up on that yellow strap for me, sir. Other side. There we go. My friends in the middle, pull up on that yellow strap. Pull up on that yellow strap. Pull up. Okay. My friends in the front row, go ahead and pull up on that yellow strap. We can't have the machine inside the seat. Pull up on the yellow strap. All right, everybody, hands up. Hands up.
Yeah, well, I want to think of both things. I love Slinky dog. I should have just, I shouldn't have used the fast pass. I should have get Slinky dog for the film. No, it wouldn't be an issue. I would have changed that thing. The problem was possible roller coaster. And that was
Oh no.
You are the passengers on a most uncommon elevator about to ascend to your very own episode of The Twilight Zone. One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator into a nightmare. That door is opening once again, and this time, it's opening for you. You are about to discover what lies beyond the 5th dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of the imagination, in the Tower of Terror. A warm welcome back to those of you who made it, and a friendly word of warning. Something you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted hotel on the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
Oh no. That girl was pretty good.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did.
Bum 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 bum. Thank you for making the magic again. Nice to see you. You're fine, no worries. Okay, folks, thank you for your patience. I'm not sure what was happening there, but yet again, we had a technical glitch. Keep in mind, I have Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Disney Parks Wi-Fi, and I guess it pulled us offline yet again. We are experiencing some major technical issues today, beyond the powers of my control, apparently, out in YouTube land. So thank you for your patience, folks. Hopefully we're broadcasting live right now. As it turns out, it wiped out all of the chats. So the chats are starting over from 1646. So they all fell off a cliff, gone zapped. So thank you for your patience yet again. But stay tuned for more amazing rides here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're gonna head over towards Echo Lake next. Maybe we should go to Star Tours, The Adventures Continue. So stay tuned for Star Tours, The Adventures Continue. In the meantime, enjoy the sights, the sounds, and the ambiance here from Sunset Boulevard here at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Well, the next one's 3-2.
So the last chat I could see is from 1646, like I was saying, from Tony O. Tower. It says, thank you for the tower ride through. Thank you for being here, Tony O. Tower. Tiki Man fan says, I found that 2 rides at Rock and Roller Coaster before the tower was too much for me, and that was 20 years ago. Oh, I see what you're saying, Tiki Man fan. Because Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith, it could be, a little bit on the intense side, if you will. But I could see where you're coming from. Thank you for sharing, Tiki Man fan. Randy says, thanks for your patience. John is just drying Frankie's eyes. He's got a little scared on Tower of Terror. Yeah, I think you're right, Randy. Frankie boy, Frankenstein 4K, Frank for short. He got a little concerned on Tower of Terror there. But thank you for your patience, folks. Goofy Gates says, I blame it on T-Mobile. So Goofy Gates. Real quick update, Goofy Gates. AT&T service here partner with Walt Disney World Resort. is, I'd say, the best provider on property. I'm not talking about off property. I'm talking about specifically on Walt Disney World property. AT&T, I think, above and beyond, is the best carrier, followed by Verizon, then followed by T-Mobile. So again, folks, I have Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Disney Parks Wi-Fi, and I'm not certain why we were pulled down offline back over there. Earlier today, we were experiencing major technical issues. So technical issues from an audio standpoint, a video standpoint, a server standpoint, a PC standpoint, and Frankenstein 4K, my camera rig standpoint. Oh, why are we have a Be Right Back screen? So the feedback I'm experiencing is technically not correct, I think. In other words, we are still experiencing technical issues. Thank you for your patience, folks. So I think we're broadcasting live right now, but as it turns out, I have no feedback. I essentially have no control over what's going on from my side, from my vantage point on the streamer phone. So I pulled up the feed, so it appears we're still live. So the video feed's going out, but I have no control over what it's happening. In fact, I don't even know if the chats are still rolling in. Major technical glitches today, folks. Thank you for your patience. Randy 10-4-16-52. Randy, FYI, Tiki Man fan, Reading Tower, Florida Mark, Fast Radio. FYI, I have no control over my remote control system whatsoever. Thank you for your patience, folks. Theme Park Giant says, hey y'all. Oh no, John lost his OBS. Gets more interesting, Theme Park Giant. Major technical glitches today. So I'm not quite certain what is going on here, Theme Park Giant. I've never experienced this level of technical glitches all in one live stream. Audio, video, server, PC, Frankenstein hardware. Theme Park Giant, I don't know what's going on here. Something beyond my control. Randy says stream is still live. Thank you. 1654 10-4 Randy. Thank you. Hello there. So we're in Echo Lake right now, folks. We're going to head over to essentially Star Tours. The adventures continue. Stay tuned for that. Chickapin says Star Tours went down. Did it really? Oh no. Let's get it. Oh, it's blank. The standby entrance, it's blank, missing, gone, nada, zip, zilch, disappeared. So Star Tours, the adventures continue experiencing technical issues just like John with Fun to Be Free. So let's head over to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Before we get there, let's make a quick pit stop at Baseline Tap House for a complimentary Fun to Be Free cup of water. I need to stay hydrated, folks.
Walk the right way.
We should.
So there we go, Baseline Tap House. Headed in for some hydration here. And we have success, mission accomplished with our complimentary Fun to Be Free cup of water. Waka waka. Stay tuned for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, folks. Maybe we can head over to Rise of the Resistance next, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to catch up with the chat. Luckily, the chats are rolling in, as the chats are moving now. Before they were frozen. Excuse me. Tiki Man Fan says, welcome to the Twilight Zone at Fun to Be Free. That's right, we literally entered the Twilight Zone. Hello, well, thank you so much. Thank you for making the magic. You as well. So we just got a free sticker, a complimentary sticker of Mickey from the nice cast member there. So I'm gonna try to apply it to my shirt. I'll show you what it looks like on my Fun to Be Free shirt. Keep in mind, I'm holding my complimentary Fun to Be Free cup of water with my arm between my arm and the rest of my body. So let's try to do this with my one available hand and my available fingies from my right hand. I'm still enjoying my complimentary Fun to Be Free cup of water. So there's a 55-minute wait for Rise of the Resistance. So let's check into the single rider queue here at Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. We'll head around the corner. We'll go around the horn, if you will. Just around the river bend. So there's a garbage receptacle up here. Let me deposit my complimentary Fun to Be Free cup of water in that garbage receptacle along with the sticker backing. And I'll be right with you. And then we're gonna join the queue here. Thank you for making the magic. Thank you, thank you. Trying to find where we are in the chat though. But again, folks, I have essentially no functionality. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I have no feedback, but the chat, it appears to be working, so that's good news. I can scroll the chat now. Let's see here. Tiki Man Fan says, everybody say whatever you said again to John to catch up. Thank you, Tiki Man Fan. Chicken Man Production says, yes, Star Tour is my favorite ride at studio, for real. Oh yeah, it is a strong attraction. Hello there, nice to see you. We're live on YouTube.
Nice. What's your name?
John with Fun to Be Free. Would you like to say hi?
Why not?
Oh, okay.
Alright, friends,
Oh, we'll do it up there. We'll do it up there. We'll do it up
You
there.
weren't going to split apart, you will not ride together.
Thank you for making the magic. Thank you for making the magic. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Stop moving all the way across. Stay single file. One line. Keep following the lieutenant's spies all the way across.
Now to all passengers, to the detention block. Troops, secure the flight deck.
Rio Breen says, what ride are you going to go on? Star Wars Rises Resistance, Rio Breen. Thank you for being here, Rio Breen. Randy says that Goofy, I blame it on the rain. Yeah. Blame it on the rain, Milli Vanilli? Oh boy, Randy. Randy says you're still on scene. We got that. Goofy Gates says that Randy, girl you know it's, girl you know it's, girl you know it's. Think Part Giant says, hey all. Oh no, John lost his OBS. So yeah, we talked about that briefly there, Think Part Giant. CJB, welcome in, welcome back. CJB said Tower Terror has haunted the stream. It sure has, CJB. Tiki Man fan, everything. I think we're still broadcasting, but it's Tiki Man fan says nice to see you at Theme Park Giant. Chicken Bacon Productions Star Tours went down. Get that. Randy says Mr. Theme Park Giant and Fastest Radio Wagon Chest says last time on Star Tours, John hit hyperspace in the wrong way. Security called it a biohazard. We call it the Phantom Menace. I love it. Like and subscribe to Fun to Be Free, John. That's well done, Fastest Radio. Well done indeed. But again, Fastest Radio says last time on Star Tours, John hit hyperspace in the wrong way. Security called it a biohazard. We call it the Phantom Menace. Like and subscribe. That's Fun to Be Free with John. Randy says maybe another Sith Lord. Oh boy. Theme Park Giant says senior Randy. Reading Tower says that Randy Milli Vanilli references are not allowed. Randy says the Force was strong with that one. Fast. Yeah, you could say that again, Randy. The Force was definitely strong with that Phantom Menace. That time we experienced Star Tours. The adventures continue. Randy says, great seeing you, Theme Park Giant. You feeling better? Yeah, TPG, are you feeling better? CJB says, when will they put the Fun to Be Free on the cups of water? CJB, yeah, I sure hope they would. That'd be cool, awesome. Chicken Pen Productions is very rare when Star Tours goes down. I agree. Because 6 independent ride systems. Chicken Pen Productions, it might be the hydraulic pump. You know. Randy says, haha, Tiki Man fan says, you know, you need some electrolytes in between some of those waters. Tiki Man fan. Yeah, Tiki Man fan saying he's suggesting that I purchase a smart water, right? Tiki Man fan? Yeah. Did you see my sticker here? Old Mickey Mouse? Randy says, don't worry, Reed, I was lip syncing. Oh boy, Randy. Milli Vanilli lip syncing. Think Park Giant says, hey Reed, great to see you, bud. Randy says, never said it at Reed. Think Park Giant chat is rolling. Chat's flying. Chat's rolling into the next zip code. We just hit ludicrous speed. Go! In the chat, folks. Theme Park Giant says, great seeing you too, Randy. You're feeling great today. It's good to hear that. Glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Rio Bree says, hi, CJB and Theme Park Giant. Goofy Gate says, I'm not happy with today's quality and demand to speak with your manager. Where's my refund? So Goofy Gates is just playing around all in good fun, folks. So he's just, Goofy Gates is, it's, you know, all part of the show. Look at his handle, Goofy Gates. Goofy Gates knows a thing or two around the Disneyland Resort, I can tell you that, folks. Theme Park Giant says, hey, Rio. Rio Breen says, hi, Goofy Gates. Tiki Man fan says, your complaint has been registered in the circular file, Goofy Gates. Thank you, Tiki Man fan. Hey, Goofy Gates. Tiki Man fan. He's awesome. You're going to love Tiki Man fan, Goofy Gates. Oh boy. Randy says, thanks everyone for your patience. This is what you call live and in the moment, unfiltered. It's still great. Who could ask for more 4K? Great host, hence Frankie, great chat, and John has the vibes. Thank you, Randy. Theme Park Giant says, hey Tim, a Tiki Man fan. Tiki Man fan says, nice to see you always, Theme Park Giant. Rio Brain says, 99 likes. Thanks. Thank you for the update. Let's do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, smash the like button. Do it now. Let's go. We get to our goal of 100 likes, folks. Thank you, Rio Brain. Theme Park Giant says, sorry, just saw your hello from earlier, Tim. Randy says, woohoo, 100 down, 100 more to go. Okay, cool. Thanks for the update, Randy. So we hit our goal of 100. Let's go to 200, folks. Tiki Man fan says, remember this channel streams in 4K, but YouTube rarely gives you the best resolution on the first try. So just check that your quality is set to 2160p and make sure the live button is red. 2160p is outstanding, or 2160p is 4K, folks. Thank you, Tiki Man fan. But again, Tiki Man fan says, remember this channel streams in 4K, but YouTube rarely gives you the best resolution on the first try, so check that your quality is set at 2160p and be sure the live button is red. 2160p is outstanding. I agree, Tiki Man fan. Thank you for your help today. Shout out to all the Mod Squad members, including Tiki Man fan, for your help. Rio Green says 101 likes. Thank you, Rio Beam, for the update. Flood Mark says, hey, at Team Park Giant. Phil Her Magical Mel, welcome in, welcome back. Phil Her Magical Mel says, hey, John, is that the time of day? 3, 2, 1 to smash those like explorers? Thank you. Yeah, that's right. No, thank you. 3, 2, 1, smash the like button. Do it now. Let's go. Because Phil Our Magical Mouse says we have to get to our goal. Theme Park Giant says, hi, Floater Mark. Matthew Witkovsky, welcome in, welcome back. Says, single rider is so fast and right. Nice to see you, Matthew. Yeah, it usually goes rocket to, to light speed indoor, if you will. Tiki Man fans, if you have a 4K TV, you should be taking advantage of John's super tech. Thank you, Tiki Man fan. Matthew Witkovsky says, wish I could do that every time, but I always have family with me. Haha. Oh, they want to experience the whole attraction, including the pre-show. Phil Magic Mouse says, hey, Theme Park Giant, hope you're feeling better. Floater Mark says, hi, Mel. Phil Magic Mouse says, hey, Floater Mark. I'm looking where we are in the chat. Oh, and Randy says, John hit the like button so hard he just joined the resistance. Frankie subscribed, now Kylo Ren is trying to sell him a Disney Vacation Club contract on stock killer base. Hit the like and subscribe. Thank you, Randy. Randy says, hey, Mel. Phil Magic Mel says, hey, Randy. Real Brain says, hi, Phil Magic Mel. Theme Park Giant says, hi, Phil Magic Mel. Feeling great. Hope you're doing well. Phil Magic Mel says, thank you. TPG Fastest Radio says, like and subscribe. Fun to be for John. He has a plethora of cellular data, but much like El Guapo, his signal is infamous for disappearing right when the ride starts. Oh, Fastest Radio. Nailed it. Again, Fastest Radio says, like and subscribe to Fun to Be Free with John. He has a plethora of cellular data, but much like El Guapo, his signal is infamous for disappearing right when the ride starts. My little buttercup has the sweetest smile, Fastest Radio. Well done, Fastest Radio. Phil Magical Mouse says, hey. Hello there, I'm John with Fun to Be Free, coming to you live from the Star Wars Rise of Resistance single rider queue. As it turns out, we were experiencing some technical issues. Hopefully they've been resolved, and hopefully we won't have any more glitches, but I'm going to flip the camera, and we're approaching, of course, the interrogation chamber with Kylo Ren. Hold on, let me flip the camera there. And again, Phil Magic Mel is saying hello, or hey, Rio Green, I think. So quick update, folks. I have no control. I have no feedback, no remote control. I cannot switch scenes. I can't, toggle buttons. I have nothing. So I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. The only thing that appears to be working is that I could have a smile from Theme Park Giant. But the only thing that's working is the chat, it looks like. And according to Randy, we're broadcasting live still. So we must be still live because the chats are rolling in. So that's good. But I can't see it. Everything is frozen on my end except for the chat. That's all I have, the only feedback I have.
Are you gonna sit on it?
Yes, we sit down.
That was it. That was it.
Yeah.
So folks, as it turns out, I think we were just pulled down offline again. I'm not certain what's going on. I'm still trying to diagnose the issue. I have the bat phone out. I'm looking at it right now. So thank you for your patience, but I still believe we're back online. So, real quick update, folks. The chat is not functioning exactly correctly right now. So the chats were essentially wiped clean, removed. They fell off a cliff. I can't see them. Maybe I'll get to see the ones that are coming in at this moment forward, but I can't go back in time. Don't need money, don't need fame, don't need no credit card or ride in this train. But hopefully we're still broadcasting live. It appears we're still online at the moment, folks. Thank you for your patience. We're experiencing some technical issues, some technical difficulties. If you just joined us, we're here at Rise of the Resistance here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at, of course, Disney's Hollywood Studios for the top 10 amazing rides here at Hollywood Studios. But again, I'm trying to diagnose this issue. Hold on, thank you for your patience. If you're new to the channel, I have Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Disney Parks Wi-Fi, and we're still having challenging time getting the cellular signal out today.
How many here? 3 this way. In the center. Do I have a unit of 2? A unit of 2. 2 this way. 2 along the wall. Along the wall 2. Solo, let's go. One more solo, let's go.
Once inside of your cell, you're to find your same color code and stand on together. Orange, blue, and silver. Subtle going forward to the end of the color. There are more joining you. Don't be so greedy. Keep moving all the way down to the end of the color. Get to you as well. Blue and red to the right. Silver, orange, then coming up. 1, you're on the orange. Like 2, you're on the silver with them. 1, silver, and then silver. How many? Gonna be on red. 3, you're on red. Remaining in this line, you're on blue. The color you've just been assigned is vital to your interrogation, and it will be up to you to interrogate any and all cargo you draw on board. Take them all. This line of hands there, you. So now. 4 on blue. How many there? So all the way down red. This does include all bags and anything on top of your head. Take them all and hold them in your hands. How many? This does mean all of you, no one is exempt. Yep, all of your bags must be taken off to be held in your hands. Your bag and anything on top of your head must also come off. And that bag as well. Once you are told to by color, you are interrogating on blue, red, silver, or orange, and stay on it for the entire day. Anything that is over your shoulder, toss or around your waist, remove those bags and hold them in your hand. This will greatly expedite the entire process. Same thing goes for anything on the top of your heads, your hats, your sunglasses, your rodent ears, are best stowed away. Once inside of your cell, you are to find your safe and stand on it together.
Yes, sir.
Blue and red to the right side of your cell, silver and orange to the left.
3 data pads.
Just thinking, how many rectangles does one need?
Yeah. Both these lines, both if me. This line awaits there, you. How many? 2 on blue. How many? Join them on blue. How many? 2 to red. My other 2. Join them on red. You all want to face this direction. How many? 4 silver. How many? 3 orange. I warn you will join them on board. Now resistance inside itself, blue and red color code. Go at the same time. Silver and orange follow behind. Quickly. This color code is vital to your interrogation, so be sure to not forget.
Leave us.
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance.
You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
I was silver, but it doesn't matter where I go.
Wait. They figured it out.
Yeah, I think they figured it out. Okay. Maybe they haven't, yeah. Thank you for making the magic.
Oh, of course, whenever you need it. I mean, you're probably, it looks like you're going to be able to get the front on that side, though.
Either way.
That's still pretty good.
Every seat is a good seat on the ride vehicle.
That's what I'm saying. Well, if they don't realize is that the back is elevated.
I know, they're tiered.
Bit, you know? It's nice.
Well, it's like the Walt Disney Imagineers know what they're doing.
You would think so.
You would think so. We'll just hang out for a little bit.
Well,
that's fine. You get to see everything here in our lovely little transport bay.
I think it looks like a 3-ring circus, personally.
Well, right now, maybe there's a little like clown music playing, but that's okay.
They're playing musical chairs.
Yeah. Yep. 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 Yep.
This is fun.
Yeah. Well, you get paid by the hour, I guess.
I'm enjoying myself. And then my friend
Yep.
will get to be right here.
Right this way, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, my front row. Can I have y'all make pull that yellow tab? Right here, yellow tab. Pull, yellow tab. Please go ahead.
No.
Yellow tab. Thanks so much. Can you take off your favorite All right. 1 sec. You able to buckle her in at all? It goes left to right. Left to right. All right.
Yeah.
There we go. We got it. All right, back row. Pick on the yellow tab on your right. Yellow tab on your right. Yellow tab. Yellow tab. Yellow tab. You too, ma'am. Yellow tab on your right. That's your belt. Yellow tab. Yeah. There you go. It's fantastic so much. All right, can I put their hands there like you just don't care? Wave. Y'all are good. Make sure to store all those articles at your feet. Watch your left hand side. They will be closing. And good luck, recruits.
then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batuu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble. Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, the go to the prisoner. Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Take cover, recruits! If anyone's packing a blaster, now's a good time. Ah! The escape pod's just below us! Wait, why are you going up? I said down! Up is bad! Up is real bad!
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Personnel, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. This destroyer's about.
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck. All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're Resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. I know, scan for his pod beacon.
Lieutenant Beck here.
Beck! You're alive!
I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
Oh, hello there. John with Fun to Be Free coming to you live from Rise of the Resistance unload area. So as it turns out, we experienced, of course, Rise of the Resistance, one of the best attractions in the entire world. I hope you agree with that. So that's one of, I think it came in as number one on the, of course, amazing top 10 rides here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. But can you see my sticker? The Mickey sticker? So hopefully the audio and video is in sync. I have no control over it. It's frozen on my end. I'm going to double check the chat to make sure I still have functionality in the chat. If I do, I'm going to scroll through the chat, and then I'm going to make an audio video refresh, hopefully. But if I do that, I think I'm going to lose the chat. So let me try to get through the chat, do the refresh. But how are we looking? Is the audio and video in sync? I sure hope so. Today we're experiencing some, technical issues. We're flying by the seat of our pants today. I have no feedback whatsoever. So thank you for your patience, folks. Sammy Vasallo, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Sammy Vasallo, welcome to the channel. I'm John with Fun to Be Free. We go live daily 1 p.m. Eastern from the Walt Disney World Resort. But Sammy Vasallo says, I love your stream. Hopefully I'll get to meet you when I come down September 19th through 28th. Come on down. Welcome to the channel, Sammy. Thank you for introducing yourself. Timothy Bull. I do believe Timothy Bull is a new subscriber to Fun to Be Free as well. Welcome, Timothy Bull. Timothy Bull says, may the force be strong with us in this Star Wars adventure. Thank you for being here, Timothy Bull. Sammy Vasallo says, love your stream. Hopefully, wait, is that a duplicate? Uh-oh, we have duplicate chats again. What does that mean? Maybe we got some, astromech droids in the chat. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a C-3PO or R2-D2. Maybe a protocol droid in the chat again. I don't know. Weird, right? Duplicate chats. Hello there.
Hi.
Come say hi. Hello there. Randy 1712, thanks for the update. Reed and Tower says, hello, Sammy Vasallo, welcome in. Fastos Radio says, theme park giant laughing and crying. Papa says the system is working fine. Nothing to see here, folks. System is fine. I guess so. Hello there, thank you for making the magic. Fastos Radio says, jinx at Randy. Randy says, do you owe me a Coke Fast Fest? Bill Magic Mouse says, haha. Randy says, backed by popular demand, it's Rise of the Resistance. If Rise was powered entirely by John's batteries shuffling in his pocket and Frankie yelling, it's the vibes, Johnny. The vibes, Johnny. Is Scoot Adventures here by any chance? Real Breen says, hi, Sammy Vasallo. Sammy Vasallo says, thank you for the warm welcome. Timothy Bull says, 120 plus viewers. Don't forget to smack that like, love button, friends. Thank you for being here, Timothy Bull. Randy says, hey, Sammy. Rio Breen says, I came back from Key Largo on Sunday. Florida Mark says, I don't know anything. Randy says, I don't say nothing. I don't do nothing. Are you talking about because we were getting interrogated by, of course, Kylo Ren, Randy? Timothy Bull says, audio video is good here. 1733. Stanley says, hi, John. Always a great job. Thanks. Thank you for being here, Stanley. Phil Magical says, all is good here. Thanks, Phil Magical. Keith Lawrence says, hi again. So let me try to get caught up with the chat. So more chats are rolling in here. Randy says, hey, Sammy. Timothy Bull says, exactly, Mark. We know nothing like Schultz from Hogan's Heroes. Fuller Mark says, and of course, these little beauties. And Renfro de Janeiro, I do believe Renfro de Janeiro is a new subscriber to Fun to Be Free. Hello there, Renfro de Janeiro. I'm John with Fun to Be Free. We go live daily, 1 p.m. from the Walt Disney World Resort daily. That's Eastern, of course, but Renfro de Janeiro says, when the wife and I went on this ride the last time, it was after hours event, and we were literally the only two on the entire ride. Every car was empty but ours. It was crazy. Well, that's a cool story. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here, Renfro de Janeiro. Welcome. Stay tuned, Renfro, for maybe the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Standby, attraction wait 30 minutes, but we'll head over to the single rider queue. How about that, Renfro? Welcome to the channel. Randy says, John and Frankie are wanted on many galaxies. Reward is a case of Beverly. I'll say no thank you to that. Phil our Magical Mouse says, ha ha ha. Tiki Manfred says, very cool at Renfro. Florida Mark says, ha ha, Randy. John might see that as a curse. Oh boy. Thank you for making the magic again. Thank you, thank you. Timothy Bull says at Renfro, that sounds so cool, having the ride to practically yourself. Yeah, how cool is that? Scoot Adventure says, I'm back. I'm off work now. Oh, the world famous Scoot Adventures joining us. All right, thank you for being here. So like, comment, subscribe, folks, to Scoot Adventures. Link in the description box below. Likewise, Florida Mark. Also, like, comment, subscribe to Florida Mark. Link in the description box below as well. Don't forget about Theme Park Giant. Theme Park Giant and Scoot Adventures. They do live streams from the Walt Disney World Resort. Floater Mark primarily does videos and vlogs, but like, comment, subscribe, folks. Let's see here. Timothy Bowles says, fist bump, kudos for the lovely staff cast members. I agree, Timothy Bowles. Shout out to the cast members who make magic here in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Agreed, Timothy Bowles. Randy says, great job for the cast members for doing an awesome job. Thank you, Randy. You sell that circus, huh, folks? Floater Mark says, enjoy the ride, like, comment, and subscribe. And then the guest was trying to take my my seatbelt. I said, no. Anyways. Theme Park Giant says some guests have been in the interrogation room for 20 minutes waiting, lol. Isn't that crazy? Timothy Bowles says intense interrogation, lol, 20 minutes. Fellow Magic Mouse says, hey there, Scoot, have a good day at work. Theme Park Giant says, Scooter! And Fellow Magic Mouse says, hey buddy, hope you find your dad. I love it, Fellow Magic Mouse. Fastest Radio back in the chat says, John's on Rise of Resistance and the rescue tuned into a 3-ring circus. The Resistance was confused, the droids panicked, and John filmed it all. Like and subscribe to Fun to Be Free. Thank you, Fast Pass Radio. Well done, as always. We'll come back to Hold on, Fast Pass Radio. Hello there, Lowen, please. Oh, single. Thank you for making the magic.
Of course.
Hello there.
Serious setup there.
Oh, yeah. This is Frankenstein. We're live on YouTube right now.
Cool. Have you guys ever flown this before?
I have. She has.
Oh, your first time? I can't wait. It's nice. So you're going to be Gunner, you said? Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I'm really hearing my whole Just like 625. Yeah.
She hasn't been on rides either. We're doing that next.
Nice. That's such a fun one to do for the first time.
So good, yeah.
It's incredible.
I'm excited for that.
Oh, okay, wait, it's just here. So here, here. So you'll exit at the ride and then you just need to go back from here. So back the way we come.
What's your YouTube?
Oh, one moment. I'll be right with you here. Let me just make some technical adjustments to my camera rig. Where are you guys from?
Tampa.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you.
I have my Magic Band here. If you have an Android phone, put the middle in the middle of my band. It should pop.
Look at that.
And take it right over the channel.
Cool.
I just did a magic trick.
You live around here?
Yeah, I live in the area. Wait, I'm here daily at the Walt Disney World Resort. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to do for 3 tonight. Head all the way down.
Thank you again for making the magic.
Have a great flight, guys. How many years? 6. 6 right this way. I'll have 2 side by side right behind us.
What? It's cool in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome. And we're gonna make a big stop right here, fly through.
Hi there, is it just you two? Yep. Perfect. Right this way, we do a sharp U-turn.
Oh, you can stand. You can stand there.
Stay in
Just
the
stand there.
car.
You sit. Okay. You sit back down. It'll be easier to
No,
ask.
just sit.
Sorry. Maybe on me, guys.
I might be joining you. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know you were all
That's
together.
all right. Well, I'm just a single.
Perfect.
Thank you for making the magic. Thank you for making the magic.
I've seen you before.
I'm here often. Thank you again for making the magic.
Leave the chair here.
No, think I would see you again after the incident. You're braver than I thought. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. Now, as you go forth, my friends, I want to remind you to be careful. Safety first. Well, profit first, but safety's a close second. I want to make sure you and the cargo get back with no mishaps. Oh dear, that sounded like a mishap. R5, what is going on? A power fluctuation in the main hangar generator? That's impossible. I had all those components checked personally. Okay, my friends. This is what we in the business call a power failure. But it is no cause for concern, as we have systems in place to deal with this sort of thing. R5, tell me we have systems in place to deal with this sort of thing. Yes, of course, the emergency power supply. Just what I was about to suggest. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Why? What are we supposed to do till then? Stand around in the dark like a cave full of Minox? I have to tell you, this is not typical for Onaka Transport Solutions. We are professionals, held to the highest authority. This sort of thing never happens around here. Really? It happens twice a day? Just follow the crew member, my friends, and I assure you, everything else on today's mission will go perfectly.
For your safety, remain seated and supervise younglings. Por favor, permanezcan sentados y cuide a los niños. Gracias.
Alright, so have you guys flown with us before? No. You have before,
It's been a while.
Okay, so are we gonna have 2 pilots, 1 gunner today?
She wants to be gunner.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
You want to be pilot?
Sure, I'll do a pilot.
Alright, so my 2 pilots then, you'll be taking us side to side, and then you'll take us up and down. So just remember for the up and down, you'll push for down, pull back for up. And then my gunner here, you'll help us defend the ship today. So your squares will be for your shooting, circle's gonna be that missile you use. We still don't have any engineers with us today, so maybe those droids will pop in and help us out a little bit, alright? And you can leave that wheelchair right there, I'll take care of it for you. Yeah, my pilots will come in first, and then gunner right behind them. Alright, ready to sit? Yeah, the pilots are up front, so up and down is on the right, left and right is on the left.
You want up and down? Sure. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's take the seatbelt here. Satisfying click.
So all of our bags will go on the ground in front of us, and then we're gonna buckle up and we'll pull that yellow strap right here. So front grab pull. Perfect. Oh my God, right here. Perfect. All right, good luck, your crew. Take those flags.
Thank you.
Engineers, automatic repair engaged. Right pilot, push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left, move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right, pull back on the stick to fly out and push forward to fly down. Only one gunner. I hope you're a good shot. Weapons are online. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. Those heavy ties are protecting the train. Take them out. They've locked onto us. Take evasive action. Gunners, we need
to defend ourselves. Open fire! Ah, there it is. After that train. Fire the harpoon. Excellent. Now, gunners, shoot the cargo free. Left pilot, brakes. Well, my friends, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Power up the ship. Well, I have the coaxium. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Come on, let's get another container of coaxium. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Gunners, fire the harpoon. Gunners, shoot the train. The cargo's breaking. Keep shooting. Good job, my friends. Yes. We got the coaxium. I will grab it. You keep after the train. A gunship? Oh, that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of here. Yes, a distraction. Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry. The Star Destroyer is collapsing. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Boost. Look. We did not die. Let's get out of here. Your hyperdrive has failed. Pilots, evasive maneuvers. We've got company. Chewie's right. We cannot let them follow us back to the resistance. Kubo, he's the last. You did it. Watch out. Oh, that's going to be hard. Great job, my friends. You retrieved 2 containers of coaxium. This would greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut, minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon, is